Sup everybody, sup everybody. Welcome back to another Minecraft live stream. My name is Angus with the Vegan Gamers. Today we're going to be doing some experimental agriculture. Never done anything like a Minecraft farm in this game, or a mushroom farm I meant to say. So that's what we're going to do. But first order of business, I need to report a bug problem. Can you do that? Report bug. It's not working. Oh well. Just gonna have to introduce this spider who has no respect to Bane of the Anthropods 4. Just teach him a lesson. One he will not soon forget. Ha! He's gone. Can't believe the nerve on that anthropod. Alright, so first order of business, you can see I'm player level 34. There's no point really in being player level 34 because you cap out your benefit. Please stop that. At level 28. You can see that I've been hard at work mining. Look at that. It's mesmerizing. And hard at work mining these diamonds. I wish every one of those was a stack of 64. Wow, that was obnoxious that I just did that. Anyways, the first thing I want to enchant, since I've been fighting recently with some wolves, first thing I want to enchant is an axe. The reason being, axes don't cleave. So, when you're fighting a skeleton and your wolves are in the way, it's best to hit them with an axe. That way you won't one-shot your wolves. So we do that to build an axe. Shabam! Okay, there we go. And then we're going to enchant this guy so that we don't marinate at player level 34. Go for Fortune 2. That's exactly what we need. And Unbreaking 3? Woo! As it turns out, we needed to harvest some lumber before we start this project. So Fortune 2 is going to increase the probability that we get more lumber. So that was pretty sweet. And we're still level 31, so I think I'm going to do another pickaxe because it's about time I fused a couple pickaxes. So we'll go ahead and make another one of these guys. We'll see what we get. Fortune 2 again? What's with all the Fortune 2 spam? Oh, and Unbreaking and Efficiency 3. My god. Excellent. That's an excellent drop right there. Okay, now we can do one more in-game enchant. And I think it's about time, friends and viewers, that we spent some of these diamonds that we spent so much time gathering. So let's make ourselves some armor, shall we? There's a chest piece. Should I make myself full diamond armor?
Mm-hmm. Go big or go home.
I have permission from Sweet D. There we go, there's our boots. Make ourselves a helmet. How do you do the legs again? Is it like... It's like... No. I'm gonna have to look it up. Can't remember how to do the legs. Oh, okay, I was just misplacing one. Okay, so now we have full diamond armor. That's pretty legit. Let's make sure we don't fall in any lava pits. See what it looks like. Epic. Now, we'll do one enchant on armor. And hopefully it'll give us, you know, something... Oh, Unbreaking 3, that would be nice. And Fire Protection 3, I'll take it. Okay, so now we should have a glowing chest. Can we verify that? Yes, we do. Have a glowing chest. So now we're only player level 25, which means we can fuse things and not waste player levels. But I'm not going to do that right now because it's quite a bit of strategy and I want to get this video underway. So we'll put away all these very valuable diamonds. And any excess diamond tools There's of course always a probability that I will be killed out there in the open world, and we want to make sure that we mitigate our losses if that should happen by not carrying too many valuables at once. So what are we going to need for this project? We're going to need some redstone, we're going to need a piston, and we're going to need a lever. And let me think. Going to need some water. And probably just a lot of wood. So we can harvest wood over there at Volcano Base. Did you decide which species of wood you want our crops to grow on, Sweet D?
What is the wood? What?
You have spruce, you have acacia.
No, like what wood is native to our volcano base?
I want to say oak.
Then let's do oak to keep it with the...
Or oak and acacia, because we live in a shattered savanna over there at the volcano base. And we got plenty of buckets over there, so yeah, I think we have everything we want from this base right now. Now I'm setting out with full diamond armor, which means I'm not going to do anything particularly risky in this video. And we're going to make sure that we always have some a bucket of water on us in case we catch fire. We don't want to die. But apart from that, there's only so much you can do to mitigate your risks. I want to thank Jill Savior for following us on Mixer. Thank you, Jill. Let's get moving. VR underwater railway. Just released the video about this. If you guys haven't seen it, check out the channel, Vegan Gamers on YouTube. And I would say it's about as cool at nighttime as it is during the day. I can't wait to see what this tunnel looks like with the ray tracing, which eventually we'll do. But for now, just enjoy the serenity of traveling deep underwater via railway with a hot chocolate in hand.
R.I.P. Grumpy Cat.
Oh, I forgot about the mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I think we have more.
Speak up.
We only have 19 red mushrooms here. We need red and brown.
You don't have any brown mushrooms?
No.
Dang. Well, maybe I forgot to check if we have any at home base.
I think we do. We definitely do.
I'm already almost in volcano base, so maybe while I'm cutting down some wood, you can go get them.
Okay.
Alright. I want to say hello to Cade Garrett
Free melon.
on YouTube. What does that mean, free melly?
If it's an appropriate melly.
You gotta speak up.
I don't know what that means. He said free melly.
Maybe it means melons. Man, it's so epic with the cape flying in the wind when you're on that railway. Okay, Sweet D, I'm here. I'm just gonna go collect some lumber really quick. I want to show you guys a couple changes we made to the volcano base. The sun is just now rising. Put some planter beds in here. Looks pretty sweet. These are melons. Maybe this is what Cade Garrett meant. Free melly right there. That's a free melly. And still way too much stone. Still way too much gray in here. But I did put down a lot of lanterns because we had some creepers spawning in here, and it's a bit problematic. I'm not a big fan of these chandeliers, so we'll touch them up eventually. And then perhaps most notably, I added a ton of flower pots. I just decided to space out and harvest a bunch of clay. And then decided, well, I'm either going to make bricks or I'm going to make flower pots. I ended up making flower pots, as you can see. Oh, Sweet D's up here farming. Say hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, there must be like 30 to 40 flower pots down there, and they're all trying to absorb the sunlight. Which, by the way, mushrooms are not a big fan of. Mushrooms don't like sunlight, at least not direct sunlight very much. They don't even like indirect sunlight very much. So, this is probably where we're gonna build a little tunnel right here. And then we'll hollow it out. And we'll make a mushroom farm, basically under our storage room here. Kind of forgot about this water. Perhaps we can navigate around that or use it creatively. And then there should be about, you know, what is that, like 30 blocks? Plenty of room for a mushroom farm beneath our feet. That's the Planskis. Also, we found some gold horse armor.
Cool.
For Blanca here. Did you know that Blanca actually has higher stats than Io? She has more HPs.
Blanca.
She's OP. Okay, so let's... What the heck? Sweet D wants to use our native trees in this mushroom farm design. So let's go outside and see what we can find before the sun sets. Let's see how efficient it is with this Fortune 2 axe. See how many drops we get. Normally you just get 1 log per. So if we start getting 2 logs or 3 logs, maybe 4 per chop, then you know we're in business. So this is all acacia out here. I guess we'll end up using acacia. There's also some there's some birch here.
Ooh, birch would be nice.
It would add some nice contrast, probably make it look a little better. So let's try that. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I'll go grab the mushrooms. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if the fortune enchant actually works on wood. I'm not going to bother counting. Let's just see how efficient we can be. This axe also has Unbreaking 3 on it, so it's definitely a keeper. Especially since when you use axes in combat, you are going to do a lot more damage to them, durability damage, than you do to swords. They deal slightly more single target damage, and they take more durability damage than swords. But perhaps the fortune will work on the foes that I slay. So if I kill a skeleton, the fortune enchant will work on those bones and those arrows. That would be epic. Oh, it should also work on these leaves. So when I'm chopping the leaves, we're more likely to get sticks and, you know, apples and saplings that way. So if we chop these, we'll get some saplings probably, some birch saplings. Some sticks. Yeah, you get the picture. Chopping wood is not the most interesting thing to watch in Minecraft, unless you've got like a 2000-bit texture pack with ray tracing. Then it could be super interesting to watch. That's why I gotta save, so I can afford to buy a PC capable of running a 2000-bit texture with ray tracing on it. I find it funny that people were giving me a hard time yesterday because I'm using a graphics card that's like 4 years old. It's like, dude.
How old is mine then?
Same generation. It's just the weaker one.
It's Son of Abyss.
It's my man.
He's the one who's...
Son of Abyss. The name, if you say it too quickly, might sound like something very inappropriate and offensive. But to be a Son of Abyss makes you wonder. Makes you wonder about his philosophies.
So we have both brown and red mushrooms.
I just totally spaced out and missed the brown mushrooms, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fail.
It's okay. And we have 64 bowls.
Bowls? Oh yeah, you want to bring those. The reason we decided to make a mushroom farm is A, who doesn't want to have a mushroom farm? We love shrooms, IRL. But B, mushroom soup is actually a lot more effective than baked potatoes at restoring HP. But I remember now why we decided to go with baked potatoes instead of mushroom soup, and it's because baked potatoes stack 64, and mushroom soup. Want to
Does not
venture a
stack.
guess how high they stack?
Oh. Nada.
Yeah, they don't stack at all. So, fail.
Should I bring coal too? I don't think we have any.
Yeah, we need fuel at the volcano base, and we have a ton at home base.
Alright.
I also transformed those dried kelp into kelp blocks. Wow, there's so many birch saplings dropping here. We don't want to waste these. At the very least, we can compost them. Get ourselves some bone meal. Because, you know, when you compost saplings, you get bone meal. Science. Okay, that should be more than enough, but we are low on wood, I think, at this base, so I'll just keep deforesting here. No, normally I wouldn't feel, normally I would feel guilty about deforestation, even if it's digital. But in Minecraft, you can just plant saplings and propagate a forest super easily. Like, this forest will be more lush by the time I leave than it was when I arrived and started cutting it down. If only we could do that IRL. And I think perhaps the fortune enchant is having an effect on the drop rate of these saplings, because I've never seen this many saplings falling before. Alright, that should about do it. Just plant some saplings before we skedaddle and make sure that we pick up as many as we can see. We want to make sure that our lumber operation is sustainable, like any good steward of the environment. So it's just raining birch saplings and sticks. Responsible stewardship right here. Somebody show this video to the UN for the next Paris climate meeting, exchange, whatever they call it. You guys want to see something amazing? Watch this. I have the most overpowered shovel you have ever seen. It's redonkulous how powerful this shovel is. Look at that. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. The efficiency 4, it just allows me to melt away all of the blocks. You just dematerialize hills and knolls. You could even dematerialize an entire mountain with a single diamond axe, as long as it had Unbreaking 3. I wish I could just melt away my problems, the way I melt away dirt blocks with this shovel. Check this out. I'm gonna do it right here, just for poops and giggles. Watch this. Look at that. Just melt those dirt blocks. Never seen anything like it, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing. You know, I want one of those little excavators so I can take my landscaping projects to the next level. But that diamond shovel is more powerful than even a full-size excavator. IRL. So I think I'd rather just have a diamond shovel with efficiency 4 on it instead of an excavator. Now, I'm just gonna plant all these. You like birch trees, right, Sweet Pea?
I love birch. Birch wood.
You know who else liked birch trees?
Who?
Bob Ross.
I believe there's, I don't remember the type of shroom, but it's this pretty medicinal shroom that grows on it. I think it's called a reishi mushroom that grows on birch
Reishi?
trees. Reishi, yeah.
I've tried out that tea before. Yeah, we're gonna have a pretty beast mode birch forest encroaching on our savanna biome. So when we need more, we'll come back and we'll grow our forest even further. You snuck a cinnamon stick into my hot chocolate. That's very Mexican of you. Can't say it has much flavor though.
I believe there is cocoa in this game. Coffee.
Cinnamon stick. Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. We can't even find this bamboo in this game.
Oh yeah, man. We searched like 3 hours yesterday for bamboo. Alright, so let's just make all the materials we need for this mushroom farm plan I have in my head. But I gotta get out of my head before it drives me mad. Let's see here. See if I can remember how to make a piston.
We should do a health tip.
What was that?
Oh, those, what are those? We should do a health tip every stream.
Not a bad idea, sweet tea.
And our health tip, our wellness tip, is eat more shrooms during the winter time.
Oh yes.
Let them know why.
So, if you live in a dark area, like we do, in the Great Northwest, where our days are fleeting and our nights are long. Not only that, but we also suffer from a lot of cloudy weather, overcast, sometimes for weeks on end. Then you find yourself becoming vitamin D deficient rather quickly. And there is nothing replaces the fertility of the sun, but you can come close to replacing the nutrients you get from sunlight through diet. It's called vitamin D3, also known as dietary D3. And you can take supplements, like a little gel pill, but the merits of taking supplements, the health benefits, are unclear, as it's rather unnatural and the body doesn't do a great job of absorbing the D3 in that form. Or,
Oh my goodness.
that's the downside of this base. Got this big gaping hole right here. Ah ha ha! Look at him. Swam right into the
Oh my
lava
gosh, look at
fall.
our horse.
She's fine. The best source of naturally occurring dietary D3. Anyone want to take a guess? It's shrooms. More specifically, Cremini?
Yeah, cream. I think
Cremini shrooms.
button.
I don't know the exact
Button
like,
mushrooms.
milligrams per gram. Milligrams of D3, 2 gram of mushroom, but it's by far the most in any food source naturally occurring. So, if you would like to make sure that your vitamin D levels are tip-top in the winter, make a point of eating vitamin D3 in the form of mushrooms.
We have a tip from Robbie G. He says we should use stone pressure plates for the inside of the iron doors.
Not a bad idea.
Probably a good idea.
But what about the horses? Won't they get out? We gotta build a barn before we do that.
Yep.
Gotta sort out these horses. They're unruly.
They need more space.
Oh, we should have brought iron back from the home base, but I'm not sure if you need iron to make a piston. You do. Wah, wah, wah. It's alright, we won't need that many pistons. It's the one downside of having two bases you store all your stuff at. So we'll just grab, let's say 8 pistons. And then we got slime here somewhere. There it is. Need to make ourselves some sticky pistons. Thank you, Robbie G, for the pointer, by the way.
Robbie G.
Go ahead and make ourselves 8 sticky pistons, and that should be more than enough. So, there's a fine line between utilizing technology and becoming complacent and allowing technology to dominate your life. And so it's a delicate balance of automation now that we're facing worldwide. How much reliance is too much on machines? And this is something we must discover for ourselves, but we are going to use some level of automation with this farm design. We're not going to overdo it. What the? Yeah, because I look around on the web and I see people, making farms. In Minecraft, when you say a farm, it like applies to anything, right? People farm every resource in this game. People will make mushroom farms that consist of like a 6x6 space, and it's just got a bunch of like loaders and dispensers and basically abusing game mechanics to generate mushrooms automatically and have them dispensed right out into a chest. We're not going to take it that far because that sucks the fun out of everything. But we are going to make it a bit easier to harvest these things. That's what I'm planning right now. Using water primarily. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Just make ourselves some fences so that we can light this thing properly. Now, I believe that mushrooms need a light level of 13 or below. They like it dark, basically. Are you ready, Sweet Dee? Meet me at the volcano base mine shaft and we'll get this thing started.
I am down here.
Oh, we need a little bit more water. Say that much. I don't see you.
Wait, maybe we should just sleep so these phantoms...
Oh yeah, the phantoms leave us alone.
Yep.
Very well.
I'm over them.
The insomnia beasts.
Imagine if that occurred in IRL. It'd be so scary.
Let's intro our video on top of the base.
Okay. Okay. Here.
Looks ridiculous when you're wielding a torch in your offhand. It just looks like a little matchstick or something. Can you scoot back and face my camera? Like, look at my monitor.
Like this?
Sure. Here we go. Yeah, I guess I'll take my helmet off too, because I'm bald. Hey there, friends and viewers. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we want to experiment with a new form of agriculture, one that prefers to take place in the darkness. We're going to try to build a mushroom farm today, and hopefully it goes smoothly. Right now we're on top of our volcano base where you can see everything. It's like Kami's Lookout, except my view distance is locked at, I believe, 16 chunks, so bit of an overstatement. But the farm up here is doing nicely. It looks like we're just growing potatoes up here because we subsist on a diet almost entirely of baked potatoes. Right, Sweet Dee?
Mm-hmm.
So let's mix it up. I think we would be a little bit more healthy if we added some mushroom soup into our diet. So that's the plan. So we gotta decide where is the best place to build a mushroom farm. Well, it prefers the darkness, we know that, which means you can't expose it to direct sunlight, which means it needs to be indoors. And if you want the most nutritious domesticated mushrooms, you should probably grow it in a cave because that's where they like to grow naturally, or at least, you know, that's where a lot of them grow naturally. And in Minecraft, that's typically where you'll find like a bunch of naturally occurring mushrooms is inside a cave. So what better place to do it than inside our volcano base? And we were thinking we would just start building it here and have a little entrance, maybe 2x2. No, that's 2x3. So we've got this waterfall, which I use as a kind of like an elevator to get down to the base of our volcano. I don't want to destroy that because I use it frequently, and if we do this right, it could end up being like a water feature, you know, like in a hotel lobby or something. And if we do it really well, we might be able to domesticate that waterfall a little bit, even more than it already is, to help us with our agriculture. We'll see, though. We don't want to get in over our heads. So what if we just, I don't know, I'm kind of going with the flow here. We can build a hallway later on and see what we think. But we really want to go for functionality balanced with aesthetics here. So I'm thinking a water feature in the center of our farm would be really sweet, but also, as you can see, there's a lot of daylight coming through this area here, so we might want to add a door. Because mushrooms prefer a light level of 12 or below in Minecraft. So we definitely want to make sure it's not too bright in here. What if we did... Give me feedback here, Sweet D. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's try to make this water feature work out for us. I don't think the farm needs to be much taller than 3 blocks. We might end up making it 4 blocks tall. Whoops. That's what happens when you get in my way. Teach you a lesson. With my super efficient and unbreaking diamond pickaxe. Okay, I'm sorry, by the way. I didn't mean to hit you. It's an accident. Let's do it like that. Ooh, there's a lot of dirt in here. Should get some stone. Wow, I can climb stairs so fast. Okay, let's do that. Fill this in. We don't want to be looking at that dirt. What do you think?
I like it.
You think we should have a door to enter this this indoor grow op? An iron one or a wooden one?
An iron one.
Can you go get an iron door with some... with a button and maybe a stone pressure plate?
Do we have any buttons?
Yes. But you can also make them. So there's the 2-part chests, you know, the wider chests, and then there's the single chests, which are square, or cubic. It's the single chest at the top, I believe, is where we're keeping stone buttons. And then to make a pressure plate, just take regular stone.
Yep.
And then I believe you just search and they'll teach you how to make it. But I think it's, I want to say it's 3 blocks.
A pressure plate?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm liking the way this looks. What if you had like a sweet entrance that was growing a bunch of green stuff, you know, with natural light?
That would be legit.
Bring 2 buttons, 2 pressure plates, and 2 iron doors. We'll have 2 doors going.
Pressure plates.
Yeah.
I can't find them.
Just put regular
I
stone
found
in
them.
your inventory and then search at the crafting table. Oh wow, looks like we found the outside of the volcano.
Okay.
Definitely don't want to do that. Let's fill this in. just mark this as being the outer wall. And maybe we'll make this taller. Can't decide if I want 4 blocks. Let's do 5. I like tall ceilings because we're going to probably want to hang some lanterns from the top. Do you have a pickaxe on you?
Yeah.
Can you remove the rest of those?
Yep.
Yeah, that looks better.
Oops. Fix that one up.
Did you bring the goods?
Mm-hmm.
Don't put cobblestone. You know, what might look better is stone bricks in here. We'll have to make this really sweet. Like a really aesthetic mushroom farm.
Should we keep going?
Let me see here. Stop here. See how far we can go in this direction. Oh yeah, that's plenty far. Yeah, can you go get us a bunch of stone bricks?
I have stone.
Like lots of stone bricks.
How many stacks?
How many do we have?
I'll
That's a
see
better
right now.
question.
I think we have 12.
12 stacks?
No, more than that. Do you just want me to bring everything?
Yeah, bring as many stone bricks as you can.
Okay. A laundry media asks, what was your biggest hurdle to get over when you switched to being vegan? It seems so daunting.
Sounds like a man who's considering it for himself. I could probably give you a one-word answer. Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese is addictive. And when Sweet D and I went vegan, there were not any good vegan cheeses on the market. So it was difficult. I missed cheese pizza in particular. Not only cheese pizza, you know, but pizza with cheese on it. More than anything, I think.
We
I used to go to, you know, like get a big pizza. Can you bring that stone bricks already?
yeah.
Jeez.
We would go to Costco and just buy pizza, not vegan pizza, excuse me.
That's regular stone. That's not stone bricks.
Oh, oops.
My God.
I do love me some cheese, he says.
Yeah, cheese is addictive. I think it's been scientifically proven to be addictive.
Just like sugar.
The second hardest thing about going vegan, I would say, in my experience, was the social aspect of it. So how do you like go out to eat with your friends and family, you know, because they want to go to their favorite restaurant where they're serving up a bunch of animals, and that can get awkward pretty quick, at least very uncomfortable, or you know, you may lose your appetite. But veganism has come a long way. Like it's basically gone mainstream since we went vegan. Sound like such a hipster saying that, but people are way more understanding now. Like anywhere you live, you'll find restaurants that have vegan options on their menu that are clearly labeled. You know, which was very uncommon early on.
I think another thing too is, I mean, for myself, I consumed a lot of honey. And I miss honey. My grandparents in Mexico, they have their own beehives. So whenever my mom goes to visit, she brings the bee from the honey from my grandparents' farm.
Where are you going?
I'm down here.
Do you have a lot of stone bricks on
I
you?
have all of them.
Here, Throw them at me, please.
Okay. It's not a lot, actually.
Well, you can craft them really easily from regular stone.
Okay, I'll go do that. Son of Abyss says that he hears that from a lot of vegans, that cheese was hard to give up. I don't understand because I don't miss it at all. Yeah.
Well, to each his own, or hers.
Laundry says, yeah, 10 years ago, even being vegan was almost a strange thought.
Okay, I'm gonna continue the video here for a second.
So should I create more stone bricks?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are with our water feature. This is once again an elevator that we use to get to and from the base of the volcano. And we decided that we want to have an entrance, maybe like a lobby to your mushroom base where you might hang out, sit down and have a coffee early in the morning, and then hang out with your plants. So we'll probably end up putting a lot of house plants in here. So we'll dress this up really nicely and have it be like a grandiose center, you know, to your mushroom farming indoor grow op. And then behind a different door will be the actual mushroom farming situation. Can you bring those iron doors, Sweet Tea?
Mm-hmm.
And the button and the pressure plate and all that?
Yep.
So we'll give this a nice stone brick appearance, and this can be bright in here. You know, we because the actual grow up is going to be behind another door, right here. Put it like right there. So the light that's in this room that we're currently standing in won't exactly make it through that door. Just a little bit will be coming through. That's fine. Remember, the light level needs to be below. It's either 12 or 13, which, you know, Minecraft has its own light level mechanic. And I don't think it's going to be getting that bright. Did you throw those things? Okay, here we go.
I did.
So here we'll have, thank you, our iron door. And then we definitely need to have these stone as well. Let's go. I have a really cool entrance to this place. See what this looks like. Yeah, we'll sort that out later. But for now, we'll put a button here. And then a pressure plate. Excuse me. Right here. And then we'll have another iron door right here. And for this, we'll also use a button. There. And a pressure plate right there. Yeah, so we can light this up. I have a bunch of lanterns on me right now, so let's just fill in the rest of this wall here. And then we can optimize this later, but let's add... We certainly don't want any monsters spawning in here, especially not creepers, because that could ruin our day pretty quick. We'll just add one lantern per corner to start with. Fill this in. What we do with the ceiling, I'm not sure quite yet, but let's at least make it uniform and have it all be stone right now. Wow, that shovel is so epic. There. It's more like it. Okay, come in here and tell me what you think, Sweet Tea.
Okay, I'm going. Amazing.
It's kind of like a dungeon.
So
Because
no.
there's no there's no natural light in here.
So mobs won't spawn in here because Ricky Davis is saying that he would keep the light level between 8 to 12 so mobs don't spawn, but the mushrooms grow.
Thank you, Ricky. Good advice. Can I actually see the light level here? How do you check the light level? That is a good question.
SOS.
Oh, client light. 10. Yeah, so it's 10 in here. See if it changes as I move around the room. Just 12, 13 right here. 10, 13, 13. So the corners, like right under the lanterns, are 13, which is too bright. And then towards the center here. Yeah, you want it to be a little bit darker than this room right now in order to grow shrooms. But this will certainly prevent monsters from spawning for the time being. We'll dress this up, add some furniture in here. But the real grow op is going to be in this room. And we're going to want to make this a little bigger. Not sure how big this farm is going to be just yet. But I do know that mushrooms take a really long time to grow in Minecraft. So the more space we have, the more efficient it is. Obviously, the less time we have to wait in order to get our shrooms. So let's hollow it out a little further.
Are you still wanting more stone brick?
What do you think? Should we have a stone brick texture where we're growing as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we're gonna need a lot more. A lot
Pues.
more. You might need to fire more cobblestone.
Pues.
So we really have no idea where the outermost wall is inside here. So we're just gonna dig until we find it. There is quite a bit of light coming through that door. Let's see how bright it is in here. 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, when you're right up against the door, it's light level 10, which is still low enough to grow shrooms. So there's a lantern right here. It's not too much light coming through. I think a spruce door is actually opaque, if I'm not mistaken.
Change that door.
So if we need to, we can change the door. I want to also make sure we don't break this pickaxe, because it is an epic pickaxe and we either want to fuse it or repair it. You know what this kind of reminds me of is a shooting range.
That's not good.
I spent some time in a shooting range recently. And I toured our local police department. And it's underground. Stone walls with rubber lining.
What?
You know, for sound treatment purposes. When you're discharging a shotgun, you don't want the whole neighborhood to hear it. Because it's right in the middle of the city.
You can just imagine that up here.
But, yeah, it kind of reminds me of a shooting range. It's not a bad thing. So you like the location at least?
Yep.
I haven't found anything valuable. Just some coal.
Where are you?
I'm in the grow op. Yeah. Get yourself some cobblestone.
Okay. Have your stone bricks. Need to make more. Oh.
Here, let me throw you some cobblestone. Or some dirt.
Okay.
Dang, I'm pretty much full. Can you bring a chest down? First pick these up so they don't despawn. And then bring a chest down here and fill them up.
Okay.
Fill it up. Son of a Abyss says that rubber can catch fire.
Can't.
Yeah, it can, but I mean, you're actually going to start you're not using incendiary rounds when you practice at your shooting range. Just lead bullets. I think you probably shoot a rubber wall, or mostly what it is like a mound of ground up tires. You shoot that with a lead bullet, and maybe like 1 out of a billion times it'll catch on fire. There has to be some metallic object it has to hit in order to generate a spark. Indoor grow up HPs or LED. What does the HP stand for?
HPS? I don't know.
It's probably a light bulb type. I just don't.
We just try and use LEDs.
LEDs are certainly more energy efficient, that's for sure. And we're off grid, so probably relying on solar panels. So we definitely want to be as energy efficient as possible.
We have a mini grow op here.
We do. We have 2 LED UV panels.
It is used to grow our crop. Or, what would you call them? Starters? Vegetable starters. That's why YouTube suggested your channel, because I watch a lot of YouTubers. Vegan YouTubers. Son of Abyss is vegan. Yay.
Oh. Good for you, man. Thank you for doing what you do. So we're getting recommended to people that consume vegan content. Probably had something else in common besides just vegan, like a video game or something. But yeah, that's the idea. We gotta populate our channel with a library of videos. We've been talking about some Minecraft Earth ideas recently to get some more Minecraft viewers in here. Stay tuned. Got a good idea. But those are the only kinds of ideas we have. Not true. I have some terrible ideas. But seriously, if you guys have ever been in a gun range before, this is what it looks like.
Yes, we are all heroes.
Don't sell yourself short, sweetie. You were a hero to those cows we were hanging out with a year or so ago.
You know who we were heroes to yesterday? The kids I nanny for.
Yeah, they showed up. They were really excited. You know, kids these days. They are in love with YouTube. If you're a YouTuber, you go to elementary school these days, you ask them what do you want to be when you grow up, they'll all tell you they want to be YouTubers.
Son of Abyss says he knew you from TGN, but he was not subbed to you. No, I think he subbed to you now.
That's interesting. So I already impressed upon you during the TGN days, and then you found me by happenstance again. What are the chances of that? Pretty slim. Alright, I need to save this pickaxe because it's about to break. So. Oh wow, we're getting natural light coming through here. That's so cool.
Who was it that asked about that drive-through video?
I don't know. Sweetie has been in trance with the drive-through video ever since somebody brought it up recently. She won't let it go. She hasn't seen it still. Man, got too much stuff in my bags here. Came up here for a pickaxe though. Getting sidetracked. Let's go. Okay, we can definitely fuse these. Let's just use this one.
Oh, that was Alondre's media. Are you a media professional?
Me?
No, Alandri. Alandri or Alandri? Alandri. I think it's Alandri.
Either or. Doesn't matter.
We should watch it live and react to it. Just kidding.
I'll quote Kylo Ren, your favorite character.
Mana pies are the best kind of pies.
He
What is
said-
that?
Kylo Ren says,
Mana
let the
pie.
past die. Kill it, if you have to.
I don't want to die. Not yet, anyways. Okay, what does he mean by mana pies?
Mana pie is a fictitious food item that you would consume in the Warcraft universe to restore your health and mana points.
We should make
Wow,
a
that was
mana.
such an official definition I just spat out right there.
We should create a mana pie on the Vegan Gamers. A blueberry mana pie.
Yeah, would be a good idea if people actually knew or cared about mana pies.
We should do video game food videos.
Yeah, but people don't even play Warcraft anymore. And if they did, they wouldn't be interested in mana pies.
Who cares?
The reason people don't play Warcraft is because Blizzard hit the self-destruct button like Imperfect Cell at the end of his saga.
Wow, what a hater.
Yeah. Now they're the haters, not me. They hated on themselves. They played themselves. Can you believe it? I just got too much stuff in my bags. You don't need to carry around this wood right now. Got enough wood as it is. That I'm always carrying around with me. Alright. Let's patch this up because that was unintended.
Do you believe in magic?
Dang it. I think we'll probably end up making this entire room stone brick, so. God, this shovel almost clears things too quickly. We come out to, no, this has to be the outermost wall. So come out to about, can do that, yeah, I can do that. If somebody were to try to dig into the side of a volcano, they may very well end up in our mushroom farm. Just FYI.
Wow. I knew back in BC when every new MMORPG was the WoW killer. The only Blizzard can kill WoW.
Yeah, I remember that too. Lame-o. It was so lame, dude. Thing is, as with most things in life, by the time you hear about a massive success in business, make no mistake, gaming industry is a business, and in fact it's the most valuable entertainment medium in the world by far. By the time you know about a really successful genre or archetype of game, it's already too late to get into it. You already missed it. Because there's already either one really successful game on the market, and if that's the case, there's already a bunch of investors that have already thrown down to make a copycat of it, or multiple copycats of it, in which case you're too late. And so it was sad seeing all the failed, what the hell? All the failed attempts at a WoW killer. Which of course, all of them failed. None of them succeeded.
Remember when I was really into that MMO, what was it called? The one that you disliked whatsoever? That's how much I can remember now.
What? Did you just
Arena! Sky Arena. It was made by Arena Map.
Oh, Guild Wars?
Guild Wars.
I think Guild Wars 1, I want to say it came out around the same time as WoW. I don't remember, who cares? But yeah, Guild Wars 2 was the popular one that was supposed to be a WoW killer. It had no regular content updates and therefore...
You know what? I was just playing RuneScape. It's so embarrassing.
RuneScape is more popular now, or it was a few years ago, than it was when you were playing it.
No way.
Yep.
I still really want a party hat. Like Heroes of the Storm.
Yes, exactly like Heroes of the Storm Melandries. Yeah, if you want to be the next big thing, the next big success story, you've got to invent that thing. Otherwise, you're just a follower, man. You're just following what other people are doing. And you're never going to be really successful at that. I don't want to get all preachy on you, but you know what I'm saying. So, you want to be a major video game success, you got to invent the MOBA genre. Or you got to invent the MMORPG that is successful.
Son of a Bitch says, WoW was a copy of EverQuest, but better. LOL is a copy of Dota, just more toxic.
Yeah, that's generally true. The difference being that EverQuest was not widely marketable like World of Warcraft was. So yeah, and Blizzard isn't actually, they don't actually like innovate that much. What they do is they take pre-existing ideas that have shown potential, and then they perfect them.
Activision Blizzard also needs to pay their fair share of taxes.
That's right. Pay $0 in federal income tax as a corporation.
So how can you support a business that does not pay their fair share in taxes?
It's a good question.
The ethicality behind that, and who don't care about their workers.
Might be a bit of an overstatement to say they don't care about their workers.
I don't really think they care about their workers.
Wow, Sweet D going hard with the judgment here. She's judging. I am justice.
Is today's Saturday?
Yes.
I think there's a new episode of My Hero Academia. I think.
See how nerdy she is. See what I got myself into. This girl is an anime fiend. No, she was an anime fiend, and then she calmed down a little bit.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because I literally was bottle fed watching Dragon Ball.
Bottle fed.
Laundry's Media. They seem to not care much about freedom. Yep.
Talking about Blizzard Activision?
With the whole Hong Kong thing, yes.
Yeah, we already had this conversation when I revived our live stream here. It's very disappointing. And as a political activist myself, grounds for boycotting IMO. When there's so many great games you can play, you got so many to choose from. Why choose to play a game that is owned and operated by a company that is willing to sell out their nation's values and their own values for money? Like, come on, you got to draw the line somewhere. I know we live in a capitalist-friendly country and all that, but you gotta draw the line somewhere between profits and ethics. And they just don't know where to draw it.
Soshmo asks, were you a Half-Life fan? What do you think of Alex? ALYX.
No, not a big Half-Life fan, and I don't know who Alex is. I'm sorry. It's probably sacrilege for me to say that to a Half-Life fan, but can't please them all.
Son of Abyss also says, nobody cares about workers but workers. I mean, in a sense, that's kind of true.
I'm trying to understand what that means. Don't you think that founders and CEOs are workers themselves? Many of them perhaps even most of them began as the
But
proletariat.
Jeff
so to
Bezos
speak.
does not care about his workers.
Yes.
At least those working in the factories.
Oh, shoot.
I mean, well,
Well, I think it's a bit unfair to say that, but you could provide a lot of supporting evidence that he cares more about revenue than he cares about his factory workers.
I think
Small distinction, I know.
as a human, we will always oppress one another to one form. I don't think we're quite there where we're all gonna be just fully liberated. I don't necessarily know. I mean, I would love for it to happen in our lifetime.
Are you talking about a world without oppression?
Yes.
At least among humans? Never gonna happen. Keep dreaming. And if it does happen, we're not gonna be humans anymore. We're gonna be something else. You know what I'm saying? We may be human beings now, but if you think like 300 years ago, we certainly were not Homo sapiens. And before that, we weren't even like mammals, dude. So, what we are is life forms. And it
Yes.
appears that oppression is unique to humanity on Earth. Can't think of another life form that oppresses another. There are parasites.
Son of a bitch says, no, they are not workers. You mean,
He's talking about CEOs and founders.
Jeff Bezos.
Well, maybe you ought to read up on Jeff Bezos then, dude. That guy slaved away in his garage for like 15 years to build Amazon. If that's not work, I don't know what is.
Maybe proto-vegans. Yeah.
We'll be proto-vegans? No, what we are now is proto-vegans, man. That's the idea.
We have this conversation a lot because I think vegans, especially, I find a lot of vegans to be hypocrites, that they're very much into, they say animal rights, but they exclude how would you say?
Human beings.
Human beings.
Yeah.
When we exploit one another, where does your food come from?
Yeah. So
Where does your clothing come from?
philosophically, it's humans are different from animals. There's a distinction, right? That's what most people believe. But at the same time, these people still read from and sell the science book that says human beings are part of the animal kingdom. So which is it? Are we animals or are we not animals? Obviously, we are animals. We're extremely closely related to other animals, especially mammals, and more specifically, great apes, which they're our family, right? And we call like chimpanzees and orangutans and gorillas, they're animals, right? So how can we not be animals? Obviously, we are. So to be an animal rights activist also means to be a human rights activist. The two are not mutually exclusive. And in fact, they are mutually inclusive. So vegans oftentimes will fight like animal testing, for example, right? They'll go out and they'll strap themselves to a crane to protest animal testing. Or, they'll make a big fuss about some animal getting abused, like maybe it's an orangutan that's been enslaved to harvest palm fruit, right? But at the same time, these people don't give a damn about the human being. Apparently, they don't give a damn about the human beings that are being exploited 24/7. At least they don't
Yeah.
make a point of talking
I think
about it.
specifically too, for those who work in slaughterhouses, a lot of them live in communities where that's their only job that they have access to.
That's not true.
I mean,
But you'll often hear that.
but also there is high levels of homicide within these communities.
there are high levels.
There
of
are
homicide.
high levels, and that their water is like very toxic. I mean, I don't like talking about this stuff,
Fail.
but it's very real, and we should not ignore it.
I don't.
Alondri says chimpanzees can be oppressive. They're also vicious. Yes.
Can they be oppressive, though? Give me an example of how a chimp oppresses its own kind. Oh, I guess they do bully each other and they have a pecking order, but you don't see them oppressing other animals. They slaughter other animals. They they hunt monkeys and such, and they're extremely cruel. Seems, you know, seems that evil is something that is unique. I mean, I would also consider some of the things that orca whales do to be pretty evil, but it seems that the more intelligent an animal is, the more capable it is of cruelty. Whereas, you know, more simple-minded animals don't bother with playing with their food, for example. They don't take pride in like killing. They don't enjoy killing. They just do it, you know. Whereas chimps appear to enjoy killing and dominating, and same with orcas.
What about humans?
What about humans?
Do you think there are humans who enjoy doing that too?
Oh, absolutely. More than any other animal on Earth.
We share 99% of our DNA with chimps.
That's right. And bonobos.
I love primates.
Okay, I think this is getting a little too big, so let's draw the line somewhere. Let's do it right here. I'll fill this in.
Do you remember about that kid I told you when I used to work at the preschool who would find flies in the classroom, just any sort of little insect, and he would just remove them piece by piece gently?
Like the legs and
Yeah.
the wings and such?
Yeah, it was so disturbing.
Did he do it with like a grin on his face?
He was just always so happy.
To torture flies.
Yeah.
I don't have a good explanation for you, sweet D. I really don't. So I will let this pickaxe break. Don't need to bother enchanting or repairing this one because it's only got efficiency 3 on it. Whoops. Oh, I think there's a pillar right under there.
Whoa, this is huge farm.
Well, it's going to be 1 block smaller because I have to fill it in with stone bricks. But yeah, it's bigger than I was envisioning. Oh boy. Let's just fuse these two. Spend some player levels on that, shall we? What do we get? Efficiency 4. Oh, I guess if we fuse 2 efficiency 3s, we get efficiency 4.
Oh.
I'll take it. We'll make damn sure that that one doesn't break. Hello, Covert Volcano 99 on Mixer. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hello. Yeah, so Landers, to go back to the proto-vegan philosophy.
No, that was Son of Abyss.
Oh, was it? Which I wrote about at length, and actually that explanation I wrote got erased because we forgot to back up the about page of our website before we nuked it, which is a shame.
I still believe that we should create a video calling out vegans as vegans.
Oh, there's plenty of time for that. But the philosophy of a proto-vegan is that it's basically impossible to be a true vegan today because there's so much cruelty in the world, right? It's like unavoidable. And the reason for that is because our whole civilization and society has been built upon cruelty historically. So it's going to take a lot more than our lifetime to move away from it. And I also think that if you were born an omnivore, you can't be a true vegan because you've got so much blood on your hands. So in other words, if your parents fed you, meat, or they gave you dairy before you were conscious, not only has your body been built, and your brain, more importantly, historically, been built by, animals, consumption of animals, but you can't really be pure. I mean, this is kind of taken to the extreme. It's highly philosophical. I obviously don't judge people for being raised omnivores.
We were raised.
I was raised an omnivore. I think that in order to be a true vegan, you have to be born that way, pretty much. Like, you have to be raised that way. So, while calling yourself a vegan is great, and I don't have a problem with it. I think there is room for an extra layer of specificity. So that's why I consider myself a proto-vegan in private, because I have so much blood on my hands, and I was born an omnivore, and I just decided to become a vegan later. But it's more so something that I aspire to. You know, it's not really my reality. I'm not foolish enough to try to delude myself into thinking that I live a cruelty-free life. You know. But I try my best, and that's what counts. So there are, like, if you were an infant and you were raised vegan, like, you're way more vegan than I could ever be. You know, because I lived the first 22 or 23 years of my life, you know, eating turkey burgers 2 or 3 times a day sometimes, you know. Or, like, enjoying slurping up the blood on my plate after eating a steak. You know, that's not very vegan.
But we're also not going to condemn those who eat an omnivorous diet.
No, of course not. But so the how I came up with that name was I began thinking, like, well, how would people describe me, like Sweet Tea and myself, 2,000 years from now? Or take it a step further, like say we're around 20,000 years from now, human beings, or whatever we become 20,000 years from now. How would they describe this period of history? Because make no mistake, it's all being documented. Even if we all perish in a flash of light, like the sun just explodes, all of our radio waves and Wi-Fi and, you know, all that stuff is just our 4Gs. They're all just out there into space for an eternity. Any advanced or semi-advanced civilization that knows how to interpret that information can just, like, decode our entire history. You know what I'm saying? So how would they describe us? Well, we're kind of the first vegans, people that kind of, we died in pursuit of the vision that is a true vegan, the idea of a true vegan. And so you could say that we're like the first vegans, because it's so much more than a diet, right? And the word itself was invented what, like the 80s, early 90s?
Yeah, to separate yourself
in the
from
UK.
a vegetarian.
So we definitely are first generation vegans. Like Sweet Tea and I had a kid, and we raised that kid to be vegan. That would be like a second generation vegan, not the original generation, not the human that chose that lifestyle for themselves, like made a conscious decision, and thereby began making physiological adaptations as a result. So it's definitely going to happen if it's not happening already. If there's going to be a situation where we, you know, diverge from Homo sapien, evolve into the next form of sapien, then diet is, in all likelihood, going to be the catalyst for that. You know, you'll start making physiological changes as a result of eating an herbivorous diet versus a omnivorous one. So you'll have very observable changes happening over the course of just one lifetime. Can we delete our browser history? Afraid not. It's kind of like, you know, the first television broadcasts that humanity ever began. Those are out there, traveling at the speed of light throughout the cosmos. Probably haven't gone very far. You know, how many years has it been since the first television broadcast? Like maybe the late 50s, early 1960s. So, like 70 light years from here. What the hell? I think she just broke something. Anyway, that's a little too deep for a mushroom video. Dude, getting me talking, as you always do. That's good. Hot chocolate. I had coffee today already. And now I'm eating hot chocolate. Or drinking hot chocolate. So I might be a little overstimulated right now. Might start having heart palpitations soon if I'm not careful. Try to avoid that at all costs. Okay. Definitely gonna have a great deal of blast resistance here. Many layers of stone. And let's just make this the inner wall here. Depends on the mushroom. Yeah, we say we live in a free country here in the United States. But just in my neighborhood, there was a church. There is a church near here. I could walk there in like 2 minutes. And there was some psilocybin growing in the lawn of that church. Some dude meanders on by and is like, oh cool, I'm going to pick that. You know what happened to him? They locked him up in a federal prison. Probably for like 15 or 20 years just for picking up these shrooms growing in a lawn. Probably forced him to do prison labor right now, like a slave, getting paid nothing to make t-shirts or peel garlic or something. Private prisons, man. It's got to end. So is the war on drugs. So this is looking very much like a castle. But it's alright, we're going to add some more layers of stone on top here. And just see what takes shape here. That's the outermost layer of the mountain. So plus if it were just a plain old box, you know, just a rectangular room, it wouldn't be quite as exciting or interesting as something that looked a little more natural. Very much in line with my building philosophy in MC. Yes, land of the free, home of the oppressed. What a ridiculous notion. Oh, that mushroom that's growing in your lawn, can't eat it, can't even pick it. If you do, we'll lock you up for a quarter of your lifespan and force you to do labor with no compensation. We'll tell you that you're a bad person, a felon, and we'll ruin your life. That's what we do in this country. That is what we do. Yikes. I'm gonna have, I don't want this to be too obvious. There. I don't want any evidence of this room from the outside. Easier said than done. Just fill this in. There. Does that look right? It's getting a little dark here.
Just kept FaceTiming me.
Hi, Denise! Epic. I really like the way that looks. Oh, it's Fidgy.
Oh my gosh.
So antisocial. You smell like a Sharpie. Because of her meds. Ugh.
I know, it's horrible.
I had to give her tapeworm meds. She had tapeworms coming out of her butthole. My God.
So much attitude.
Alright. I really like the way this turned out. Can we make this look just a little bit more symmetrical? Like this. Yes. All right. Now, before we reveal this to the audience that's watching via YouTube VOD, let's make sure we have the lighting squared away, because that's going to be rather tedious, and I don't have any EXP doing it. So we'll try it like this.
Now let's see the shrooms.
You have them, right?
I have them. I love mushrooms.
Indeed.
I really want to go get some.
Okay, so we'll check the client light. Standing here. We're at 9. That's good. Here. 6. 10. Still good. 10, 9, 10, 10. Ooh, 5. That's a little too dark, so... It's all that spam clicking.
Me.
Just straight up using my brain like a computer right now. You ever think about that?
No. Why would I think about that?
That's what it is. It's an organic computer.
I don't want to think of myself like a computer.
So you know about the rise of automated driving?
Yes, Mr. Elon Musk.
He takes more credit than he is due with all that. It's an inevitability. If Musk were to die tomorrow, we would still fully actualize automated driving. So you think about it, it's like, what's the difference really between relying on a computer, a man-made computer, to get your ass home, you know, from the grocery store or your party or whatever, versus relying on your buddy's brain. In your case, you rely on my brain to
Yeah, I
get
don't
you
like
home.
driving, but I will drive.
So we actually, when we do that, we use my brain like a computer, as a computer,
What
to
is
make the decisions to, you know, like get us home safe.
what is a Dune Mentat? What is that?
I have no idea.
Please explain.
It's probably from the movie Dune.
What is that?
Pretty famous movie, novel first. Very philosophical. The Spice. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ho
Dude.
Ho Hack on Twitch says more trust in the car's computer than my brain or just the human brain in general. Because I have a really good driving record, first of all. And I would say if you are a good driver, then you are still probably safer, depending on the situation, than a autonomous system at the moment. But within just a few years, you'll see that change. Like, I'm a good driver, right? But the computers will start to outperform me in snowy conditions, in dark conditions, in rainy conditions very soon. But I don't think they're there at this moment.
Never forget that man who drove into the pole.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was like night, like 15 degrees that night.
It's 20 minutes where I could chill on my phone instead of hate everyone making stupid choices while driving. Yeah, not just your phone, dude. You could study, you could read, you could nap. Autonomous driving is so bomb. We don't have a EV yet, but we wanted one. It's just they're still pretty cost prohibitive if you want a good one right now. So we decided to buy our last combustion engine car.
But we also needed to buy a car that could handle the terrain well.
It snows quite a bit here.
And we like to go hiking.
But, what was I going to say? Can't remember. I'm too busy using my brain as a computer to build this room. I'm not even going to count the blocks anymore, guys, because I don't even care that much. I'm
So
just
do
gonna
you
use
not
them.
need any more stone bricks?
That depends. I think that, as with interior design, when you have a wall color, the room looks better if the floor and the ceiling are a different color. So right now we have stone floors and ceilings in the lobby, we'll call it. And then in the actual grow up, we have a stone ceiling. And I think it would look worse if we had a stone brick ceiling in here.
Some contrast.
Yes, contrast. Yeah, we really need to go get ourselves some glowstone
That's what I want. Glowstone.
so we can make recess lights. But we're gonna have to go into the nether to do that, sweetie. The nether.
Another portal.
Whoa, that's right. That's the floor of our base. Go upstairs really quick. You should see a hole in the floor.
Wait, let me just send this.
Come on! Your hat, sir, says the lighting is fantastic, though. Just imagine if this was ray traced.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
In Dune, AI is illegal, so they train special people to be living computers. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in forever. It's really philosophical, though. My dad loves it. No!
Oh.
Say hi. Say hello. Hello there.
I see London. I see France.
Okay, so we'll add glowstone eventually instead. So let's take a look at our light here. 8, 10. It just can't exceed 12. Oh, here's 11. Right there. 11 here, right underneath these lanterns. Oh, here's 12. But only when I stand. Right. Oh, yeah, it's when you jump right under there. That's not going to happen, don't worry.
Oh, I didn't know we had pumpkins.
You do.
I love pumpkin pie.
Wow, this is like perfectly lit on my first try. Yes, indeed. So we'll say that the lighting is between 7 and 11. 7, 11. Oh, did I find 6? Yeah, here. Why is it so dark here? Doesn't matter. Monsters don't spawn in 6. We'll say between 7 and 11. People will laugh when they hear it. But there are spots where it's 6. Now, we must decide the design.
Confused. Oh my gosh, why am I being attacked?
Don't you want to participate in this video at all?
Yeah, I am. I'm going down there. I was just farming, okay?
Okay, so how many blocks wide is this? Dirt. Bring me a stack of dirt, please.
Okay. Alright, should I bring the mushrooms too?
Yes.
I think we tried inoculating mushrooms once, IRL. Oh my goodness.
We messed up, sweetie.
What happened?
This room isn't square.
Who cares? We'll just...
I do.
Okay.
It's got to be square.
Will mushrooms in Minecraft grow vertically, or should I say on a vertical surface?
You mean, do they grow on walls? No. They do not grow on walls. just hope that we have the...
She's being assaulted and you ask her to try harder.
Huh?
I was being assaulted by phantoms up there. He just came out of the water. I was just like, excuse me.
You can't see what's happening on her screen.
He can hear them.
Phantoms are a joke. They are no threat.
You know what's a threat to humanity?
Tell me.
Titans.
You know what I don't get? Why don't they burn the Titans?
It's hip to be square.
If the... Okay, I don't want to spoil the anime for you, but if the only way you kill them is by eliminating the entity hidden behind their neck, and you cut through their nape to get to that entity, then why wouldn't you just burn the whole body?
I don't know. Just anime.
You could easily burn the whole body. Right? Just use a flamethrower.
They need Saitama.
Saitama's OP, dude.
That's a lot of water to burn.
Well, fire doesn't really have many limitations if you think about it. You can burn the whole planet if you want. You could burn the whole solar system if you want. You know what I'm saying? If the fuel you're relying upon is their earthly flesh, there aren't many prohibitions.
You know what? That show gives me nightmares. I'm not a huge...
Yeah, it's pretty dark, man.
I don't really like it. It's
It's
too
like the
dark
darkest
for
anime
me.
ever. So, yes, Titans are a pretty big threat to humanity, but the humanity in that show is a joke
Beast Titan.
compared to our actual humanity. If we were dealing with those Titans IRL, just arm every citizen with a big-ass flamethrower. Job's done. You know what I'm saying? Take care of business pretty quick.
Yeah, you do that with your small monkey paws and I'll watch. You know what? I don't want to live in a world with Titans. Son of a bitch says that his IQ dropped 5 points from this anime segment. Whatever.
Alright, Sweet D. We're ready.
I'm ready for mushrooms.
Yes, ma'am. The only thing that's off-putting is this this door being off-center. What do you think?
It doesn't bother me.
Really?
Life isn't perfect.
Okay. Let me just get my bags sorted away and then we'll take the next step.
Let's inoculate some shrooms.
Your hat, sir, says move the door. Glad to see some like-minded individuals here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a bit messy. The lobby I can live with being asymmetrical. At least it will be for the time being. Oops.
You're trying to teach perfection. That
No.
doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. It's just not what you think it is. You ever seen an imperfect cloud?
No.
You ever seen the grains of wood imperfectly arranged?
No.
Then it must be perfect. Perfect. But we don't want to get too far into that rabbit hole because I could go on for hours about the Tao that cannot be named.
Ooh.
Ugh, I don't like the way this light looks right there. Put it right there. That's much better. Yes, your hat, sir, says if I see an imperfect door, that contractor's coming back to fix it. Yeah, doors should definitely be symmetrically placed. I'll give you that. All right. Damn it, now these lights are misaligned. Ah! I didn't even count these blocks prior because my brain is a computer.
You are not a computer.
I am an organic computer walking around with limbs.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's the truth. Up until recently, there hasn't been a computer on this planet that could even tread water in comparison to mine. Well, apart from other humans, that is.
You are not Jesus.
I never claimed to be. Don't want to be Jesus. Just want to be myself.
How's that killer song go? Are we human or are we dancers? I don't know why that came to my head.
All right, come out here.
Okay.
I just got to think for a minute about the design of this thing. You can go back to doing what you were doing. Perfect. I'm just going to use the Dow. All right. That's always a winning strategy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Where do I keep the flint in this house? There.
You can make cake in this game, right?
Let's go.
Surrender.
Yeah, you can make cake.
How many stacks of dirt do you want? Just one or two? Or
Oh,
several?
I don't think I need that anymore. I'm good. Thank you.
So just shrooms.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we did some work off camera, as you might expect. You know, mining is not the most interesting thing to watch. And here we have our temporary lobby. This is, of course, the general arrangement that this room will have. Probably put some furniture and such in here, but here's the real marvel. A perfectly symmetrical, well, maybe not perfectly symmetrical, but close to it. Farming op, indoor farming op. So we have to decide what the design of our mushroom farm is going to be. But I wanted to show you quickly. You probably can't see because you know, my face is in the way of the information here. But the light in this room at every spot, every block that you can stand on, is between light level 7 and light level 11. So that is enough. Well, that's the range we're looking for. It's bright enough to keep monsters from spawning, but it's dark enough to allow mushrooms to grow. In fact, we could even make it darker in here, but there's no real reason to make it darker, especially not when you're trying to show people what's going on. So the first thing I want to do is some electrical work, because I don't really want to trample all over the farm when I go to harvest. We don't want to automate things too heavily in Minecraft, but we do want to have some assistance from time to time. So I think what we'll end up doing is have a lever like this. Doink, 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 doink. And I did take some inspiration with this design from a different YouTuber, another YouTuber that posted a video like in 2011. Which I really liked his design. Maybe I'll link it in the video description. But I'm obviously not going to copy pasta. I'm going to come up with my own design here that is loosely inspired by somebody else's, because it seemed to work very well. So we'll just run this redstone line underground here, like so. See if this still remains connected. Whoops. Flip this switch. It's alive. So we'll just run this all the way up here. Yes. And then this is your first time seeing redstone, isn't it, Sweet D?
No, I think I mined redstone.
No, but you've never seen it in action.
No.
Yeah, so this is the first time for you.
Mágico.
I just killed it right there. Can't cover it up. We want it to be totally invisible to a spectator. So you can't place the block right there. We've got to... What if we do it like that?
It's kind of an eyesore.
What is the redstone?
I like the way the redstone looks.
What's an eyesore?
This here. These blocks.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with it until we come up with a more refined method. Oh, yeah, Robbie G saying I should use a half block.
Robbie G.
Gotta go get a half block. Was not expecting to run into this problem.
The staircase.
Let's see if this works. Ah! Thank you, Robbie. Very much appreciated.
I think he's come through on several
Please
occasions.
get out of the way. Thank you. Robbie is a pro.
How do I
Okay.
get off? Get out of here.
So we can't place a big block over this line here, but we can place a half block and we don't lose the connection. So there we go. We can cover this up. You're going to want to get... What are you doing? Breaking my floor. All right, thank you. And we can cover this up so that you would never know it's there. See that? See that, Sweet D? See that?
Wow. Magic.
Okay, so the next step... by the way, guys, I don't have a blueprint I'm following. I'm just coming up with this design as we speak. So what I want to do is... there's a zombie burning on the outside of this wall. I want to have this switch activate... water blocks here. Okay, so if we flip this switch here, doink, doink, pretty much invisible. So, water, if it comes into contact with the redstone, it will deactivate everything. So we don't want to do that. Can you flip the switch for us, Sweet D? Spam it. Thank you. That's enough. Turn it off, please. Activate it, please. So, let's see what happens if we put some water back in there. Now, flip the switch. Nice. This is going to be a big farm. Flip the switch. Again? Again. Alright, turn it, keep it like that, please. Oh, daylight. Fill it with dirt so it's not so obvious. We've got science going on in here. Alright, flip the switch. What do you think?
So we can only plant shrooms in this general area?
Well, we're going to use the water to harvest the shrooms.
Oh. Oh.
What do you think?
I want to see it happen. I want to see it in action. Let's plant the shrooms.
Well, it's going to be a little while, sweetie, because we got to figure the logistics out here. This is the concept right now. So if we control the flow, just a little bit better than we're doing. Should be a little bit more contained now. Doink.
Wow.
Doink. All right. So let's plan on growing the shrooms in a couple different channels here. You know what would be nice is some smooth stone. Can you bring us some smooth stone?
Yes. Smooth. How many blocks? I mean stacks.
Like 4.
Okay. Okay.
Now, because we built this inside of a mountain, and we tried to maintain the structure naturally occurring, it's not quite as symmetrical as I would like, but it's dang close. So let's not beat ourselves up about it right now. We can actually adjust this later so it's a little more symmetrical. Now for the outermost wall of the growing medium, we'll add stone, smooth stone, to add a clear border. Oh, is there smooth stone slabs in there?
Let me go check.
Yes, please. If not, you can easily craft them. Just 1 stack of smooth stone slabs.
No, we don't. All crafted. Let's go. Wait, how do you craft it again?
Just put a stack of smooth stone slab in your inventory and then search it at the crafting table.
So much to memorize. Just a stack?
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
I wish that water was flowing out further. Man, you really made a lot of stone bricks.
Here you go.
What do you think so far?
I don't understand where the mushrooms will grow. I'm very confused.
You'll see. Mushrooms can grow on any surface, to my knowledge, in this game. They
What?
do prefer certain soil types, though.
Are these gourmet mushrooms for cooking? Because in Mario, they get lit from mushrooms. I don't think you can get lit from mushrooms on this game.
In this game.
In this game. No, there are poisonous mushrooms. Like, you can create poisonous stew, mushroom stew. This is, these are edible. I mean.
They're mushrooms for consumption.
Safe consumption. Wow.
It's just not symmetrical. Flip the switch, please.
Okay.
Let's add another piston. And they should activate. No. What is problem? Do we need a repeater? Oh crap. Oh no, I just broke it. Oh man.
Sad face.
Blast. I can't remember what a repeater does.
I don't know.
This is really putting my organic computer to the test. Redstone. We're going to use 4 blocks of water. Just as I had planned. Sweet D,
Yeah.
we need a repeater.
How do I make that?
This should tell us.
The crafting table.
Three stone. Couple redstone torches. Do I have sticks on me? Yes, I do.
On Twitch, your Hatzer says, for snacking they go in the tater tunnel, seems legit. He also says, plumbing always sucks, man. Remember we recently had to plumb underneath the sink because I
Why
was...
is it? Oh.
Why does he hate potatoes?
If he hates potatoes, he must not have a soul. It's the only explanation.
He does not like potato chips or french fries?
Oh man, did you hear that? That neck crack? Whoops. I want 4. Yeah. What? Oh, I had space. I don't understand. What? Apparently my character forgot how to make a repeater. Oh, there it is. That must have been a bug. Oh, just recall what the repeater does. What do you do, repeater?
Yes, carbs do rule. I love sweet potato. Sweet potato fries. I'm gonna go farm some potatoes.
You're not even gonna bother helping me.
You're just being a computer up there. Down there.
I don't think the repeater is what I need.
And what do you need?
I'm not sure. I'm a bit of a redstone noob, obviously.
Why don't you just watch that YouTube video again?
I don't need to. This is the best way to learn.
I think Son of Abyss thinks that sweet potatoes are too sweet for him.
Nonsense.
I wonder why.
This looks goofy, but it may just work. Just carving up my floor.
Remember those sweet potatoes we grew?
Yes.
That's a difficult crop.
Why is it not doing? Oh. Dang, what is the device that I need to extend my circuit? Oh, now it's working. What the? It's really, it's really finicky the way you have to place these things. Okay, now to come off of this. To be facing the circuit. Facing away from the circuit. There we go.
Ricky Davis says, redstones only travel 8 blocks. Repeaters are one way.
Indeed. But how do I get one switch to power?
I don't know. Ask Ricky Davis.
What is problem? Why won't you work? Something's not right. I broke it. Can you turn it on?
Yeah. Let's go. Face the repeater into the piston. Ricky Davis says. Let's try what he says.
Oh,
What
isn't Ricky just a regular sage?
He knows.
Turn it on.
Okay. And attach the redstone to the other end of the repeater.
I think I'm doing it right. It's just, it's not powering the other pistons. In fact, it's not powering any pistons now. Oh, I see.
you figure it out?
Maybe. Aha! What happened?
That was me.
This is an asymmetrical design. My least favorite design. Okay, now it's not working. I think the repeater has to... No.
So redstone fires these pistons and repeaters.
Say again?
So the redstones. I don't know. Never mind.
No, this one's not working. There. Okay. Oh, I just gotta relearn redstone really quickly. My goodness. Turn it off.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be symmetrical. Doesn't have to be.
Exactly.
Turn it on.
Okay.
Okay, it's working.
I don't see it working.
Oh, there's no water in there.
Then how do you know it's working?
Because when you flip the switch, it activates or deactivates all 4 pistons.
Interesting.
This is fun. Do it again.
Minecraft engineering.
Again. Hit him again! Nice. Okay. Let me just show the viewers what this looks like. Alrighty, guys. So here we have one switch. And as you can see, it activates 4 pistons on the other side. Sweet D, please do us the honors.
Okay.
Hit him again. And again!
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Nice. So if you spam it, it gets a little goofy. But as you can see, we ran our line under here, direct, and then we did a little bit of repeater action to extend our circuit and split them up, so that we hit 4 pistons, which should equate to unleashing 4 blocks, source blocks of water. And that should be enough to automatically farm our shrooms. Sweet D, can you hit the switch?
Hit it again.
Nice. Keep it lit. Now we just got to block off the tunnel under here, because the moment the water comes into contact... What's going on? Oh, there we go. When the water comes into contact with our redstone lines, we got a problem. Okay, flip the switch. Now, should be able to just cover this up. So you never even knew there was redstone under there. Hit it. Hit it.
Hit it.
Flip the switch, Sweet D. Okay, flip it again.
I flipped it.
Now, we're going to add the water, and hopefully it stays contained and doesn't destroy our redstone. Doesn't slip beneath the cracks under there.
Whoa.
Okay, flip the switch. Nice. So I would prefer that it flew, that the water would flow out further. I'm just not sure how to do that. I think Oh god. How do we get it to flow out further? I'm open to ideas.
Ricky
wa-
Davis, how do we get it to
We want
flow
the
out
water
further?
to come out about this far. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Just drop the elevation at the end of the stream. Says Ricky Davis.
See if that works, Ricky. God save Ricky Davis.
He's the Minecraft sage.
This was going to be my next logical step, FYI.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's exactly what I wanted to do. My god. High five.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
One of these days she'll show her face to the audience, you guys. She's
When we
shy.
get 10,000 subscribers.
It's gonna be a little while. Unless we make a viral Minecraft Earth video. Which we might do Monday. Your hat, sir, says Angus hacking chat by chat. Yeah, I'm a bloody hacker. Didn't you know that? So no offense to my friend that gave me the idea of this farm, but I think we might have a superior design on our hands.
Shout out to Ricky Davis for the help. And there was someone else who
Now,
helped us.
flip the switch, please. So that we just want to test that this water will flow objects out here for collection.
Can I do it?
Wait. Okay, give her a unleash, release the river. Trademark Treebeard. Nice, dude. Nice. Look at that momentum too. Wow. Epic. Woo! Now, what if we were to try to beautify this a little bit? See if we break anything by adding a half block there. Flip the switch.
It's flipped.
Nice. Flip it again.
You're addicted.
No, this is all part of the testing process.
You're a Minecraft civil engineer.
Okay, flip it again. Well, that changed things unexpectedly. Keep it open. It's got to stay like that. Just gonna have to look at those ugly pistons when it's deactivated. Is there no other way?
There's beauty in all things.
You know that scene in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers? When Aragorn is trying to find out if where the women and children are at Helm's Deep, and if there's any way for them to get out before the Uruk-hai get in there and slay them all. And he's talking to Theoden's right-hand man. I think his name is Gamling.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Theoden is just unresponsive and just totally, like, broken. Can't believe that the Uruk's broken to Helm's Deep. Can't get over it. Zero leadership.
Is that me?
And Aragorn's like, Gambling, dude, listen to me. Don't wait for Theoden to respond. He's freaking in a comatose state right now. Is there no other way for the women and children to get out of the caves? There's no other way! That's what I was just talking about right there.
I wish we could give everyone watching this video a cookie.
Why?
I don't know why. It just randomly came to my head.
What makes you think they deserve a cookie?
Because they're watching, of course.
True.
What kind of cookie, though? That's the true question. Chocolate chip? Yeah, chocolate chip.
You know what this game does to me? It gets my OCD badly.
I'm ready for the mushroom. I'm ready for my next step in farming.
Just calm down.
Mycelium.
It just doesn't look right, sweetie. Doesn't look right. It's making me so OCD, this game. I can feel it.
Is your power over 9,000? Cinnamon oatmeal raisin cookies.
Who said that?
Son of Abyss said raisins. I haven't had an oatmeal raisin cookie in so long. Do you remember when people would bring oatmeal raisin cookies to school and then you'd foolishly go in believing it was a chocolate chip cookie only to find out it was oatmeal raisin? Ugh, that's the ultimate trust of betrayal right there.
Your hat, sir, says there is beauty in this world. Sweetie, did you say that? Did you proclaim that there is beauty in this world?
I don't know. He says I did.
You know what we need here? Right in these blocks here, sweet. Oh, crap, this.
Why are raisins not
pickaxe
vegan? They're
is
just
so powerful.
dehydrated grapes.
We need item frames right here. But you know what you need to make item frames?
How do you make item frames?
Do you know what you need to make item frames?
No, tell me.
Leather.
I don't want to kill cows. I love cows.
I'm still going to give your brother an opportunity to make that mod that we need. I'm not going to reveal it to the public.
I want to
The
make
idea.
a Minecraft world so we can play with everyone watching and whoever subscribes. They can join in.
But what about all the time and energy we're putting into this world?
No, we can do another one, and then we can do a King of the Hill a la Halo, and then kill each other to death. That's gruesome.
It is.
Your hatster says a cow tried to kill his father, though, so leather them. That's hilarious that you say. I mean, it's not hilarious, but my mom claims.
Leather them, he says.
My mother claims that a pig tried to eat her when she was a child.
That I do believe, because pigs are omnivores. But cows, no chance.
I wonder what kind of, was it a steer? You know, there's many different. What was your father even doing? That's a true question.
There's no chance that a cow tried to kill your father. Maybe a bull tried to run him over because your dad was like trespassing on his territory. But he would not be interested. Okay, you said kill, not eat. Okay, maybe a bull would try to kill your dad if he crossed the bull. I just can't figure out why this is so asymmetrical right now. It's driving me crazy. What you guys are watching right now is not Minecraft. You're watching OCD at this moment. I've really got to keep this stuff under control. But the key to beautiful designs in anything in life is obsession. You have to be obsessed. Don't try this at home.
But bull cows that wanted to get on the lady cows in our pasture.
So for mating purposes, the bull was fitting to run your papa over. That's messed up. That's why taurine is no joke.
So I just said in chat that I promise that I will get some vegan food videos up this January.
You mean Veganuary?
Yeah, Veganuary. For Veganuary. Get that?
How many?
Son of Abyss wants to see a raisin oatmeal cookie video. We should do a multiple granola video. So I can do a base and then you can...
You're spamming me with a lot of information right now when I'm really focused on making this perfectly symmetrical.
Also, why people don't always disagree with leather. What do you mean you're hot, sir?
If I start washing my hands like 5 times in one sitting, please. What's going on? I can't take it anymore. Who's going to notice? Nobody's going to notice. $13? Oh. Right, level 13. Can't have that. Okay. 12. 12. Okay. That's enough. That's enough for now. Now, remember your growing median was supposed to be the birch logs? Are you listening?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. Just want to throw that out there. But let's say if you wanted to grow on birch logs, why are there aliens here?
Aliens?
You hear that sound?
There's no aliens.
Okay, so hypothetically, if you needed to grow on birch logs, right?
Hypothetically.
What if we did like a row here?
I'm ready to start planting.
Patience. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
You like that?
Yes.
It's a bit awkward, but we'll give it a try.
I love trees. That's so random.
What happened? I broke everything.
Wow. Disappointed in you.
I revealed the secret.
Is everything okay?
Yes.
Oh, phew.
What do you think?
Gorgeous.
Are you even paying attention?
Yes. I like it.
Come on, let me show you where
Let's shroom tonight.
we...
Let's shroom tonight.
Something about the spice of life. What do you think of the stripes? Looks like a zebra. I'll give you one thing, it's really unique. What do you think?
I like it. It reminds me of cows. I love cows. Oh!
Which looks better, like that or the way it was before?
Like that. It adds contrast.
I mean, with these 3 blocks here, or no?
No, I like that. Leave it.
Can't do it. Oh wait, yeah we can. No, we can't. Can't do it.
Why?
Can't do it. Because that 1 block is not submerged in water for some reason. Well, I know the reason, but I'm not going to fix it.
Hello, Cinnamon Good.
No, your hat, sir. No leather. Pleather, okay? Synthetic leather is superior, okay?
You know what? People have created mushroom leather. What about that?
You know, it's just so morbid that people want... They want
To
to
wear
clothe themselves in another animal's flesh. Or, yeah, flesh. I mean, in their skin. That's just messed up, dude. You don't want... Why would you want your couch to be made out of another animal's skin? How would you like it if a species killed you, took your skin and put it on their couch? Huh? That would be disturbing.
Oh my gosh.
So how do you think a cow feels when it sees a human being wearing another cow's skin? That'd be like you walking around in town and seeing a different species wearing a human skin and be like, whoa, man, that used to be a person. What's wrong with you? You're sick. You know? What's
know.
the difference? Not a noble sacrifice.
You know what? I've heard people have made leather out of the scobies from kombucha.
It's definitely not leather, and that's very strange.
Okay, whatever you call it, pleather.
Something. Not leather. It's weird, man.
Do you remember when we went to Whole Foods the other day just to buy snacks? So we would not pay for expensive movie theater snacks. Well, Whole Foods is expensive. And they had mushroom jerky. We should have
Yeah.
tried it. We should have bought it to try it on this video.
All right. All right. What do you think? This is proving to be more difficult than I expected. But
Yes, I like it.
I think it's going to be very successful.
Son of Abyss says hemp is best. Yes, and Sashmo
My
says
man.
leather's no good where he lives. It's too hot. I bet you he wears linen. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, how many shrooms do you have, sweetie?
I have 64 red mushrooms, 5 red mushrooms, and 32 brown mushrooms.
It's a start.
That's all I have. Wait, can we go get them from those mushroom trees?
Yes. Yes, we can. Come on out. Actually, you can stay in there.
The price is right. I mean, cotton is my go-to organic cloth choice, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. No more talking.
Okay.
I could take my socks off.
Rock out with your socks out.
Sinem Good has got the right idea. Hello, good video. Thank you, Sinem Good.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've done some labor with our redstone, just some refinement, really, some optimization, and we decided to add some birch logs because in the wilderness here on planet Earth, mushrooms tend to grow on fallen trees. I'm not sure if they grow better on trees than they do in soil, but I mean, all fungal life takes place underground technically. So, but in Minecraft, mushrooms will spawn on any surface, and there are certain soil types where you can actually place mushrooms in broad daylight. We're not going to get into that because we're obviously farming in a cave here. But we are finally ready to do what Sweetie has been anxiously awaiting. You can remove your shield if you like, so you don't block 30% of your visible frame. Anyway, I'll let you do the honors, Sweetie. So what you want to do is come over here
Okay.
and see this block here, the smooth stone block.
Yeah.
Place a shroom there.
On the smooth stone block.
Yes. Now,
Ooh.
You want to alternate between brown shrooms and spotted shrooms. So then you get the picture. Every other block gets a spotted shroom. Do it all. Okay, yeah, you can do it like that. And the reason for this is because oh, you want to stop there. Now do the other side. Thank you. The reason for this is because shrooms are more likely to spawn when there are fewer of the same type within a 9-block radius. There's some strange mechanic like that. Very nice. So we'll get better yield essentially. Don't forget this block here.
It won't. I'm not able to put it on there. Why
You're
not?
standing on the block probably.
No.
Oh, because it's too bright. There's a lantern right above.
Remove it.
We may. Let's see. Okay, try now. Let's just check the light level here. 4. Crud. I think monsters will spawn
Put some lights.
at that. Let's see if we put a light here. Can we do that? This is right underneath the lantern.
Cute.
This is, what is our light here? 11. Can place there. Yeah, that should do it. Just need to optimize the lighting in here. Continue. Oh wait, yeah. Do this side here. So it's kind of difficult to explain the mushroom mechanics whilst also building this and trying to make sense of it myself, but
Oops.
you get the picture. So, is that symmetrical? No, it's not. So mushrooms will not grow more than 1 block of elevation difference. So, in other words, you'll have shrooms spawning. Never mind. I can't do both of these at the same time. Consider that. Okay. Got any more shrooms?
Mm-hmm. Should I just keep going?
Okay. No. Stop that. Remove that one. Now do it on the center birch. All down the middle.
Here.
Yeah. So mushrooms will spawn. No. Alternate between spotted and brown. There you go.
Train wheel.
Okay. Now all the way down.
Oops, wrong one. Oh.
So mushrooms will be able to spawn at blocks adjacent to one another at an elevation difference of 1 block. So there will not be a block spawn, a mushroom spawning down to this level from a mushroom that is standing at this level, if that makes sense. I mean, it's probably a lot easier for you guys to read about the mushroom farm mechanics on a wiki or something instead of me foolishly explaining it to you. I just wanted to show you the design that we came up with for a mushroom farm that is somewhat automated and very convenient and also pretty aesthetic. I don't know. The birch logs are, it kind of reminds me of a zebra or something, but I want to add a bit of realism and also differentiate it a little bit and make it seem a little bit more realistic with mushroom growing on top of logs instead of stone bricks. It kind of reminds me of hugelkultur or something. How many more mushrooms do you have there, Sweet Dee?
7 brown, 43 red, and 5 red.
43 red. Okay, let's just leave it like this and see what happens. So if we come back, we definitely don't want to sit around and wait for this, but when we come back, pretty much all the blocks inside these channels should be filled with mushrooms and a little bit out this far as well. So we'll come back for our first harvest before we end the video.
Should we go to sleep?
I'm not doing a very good job of explaining these mushroom mechanics because frankly I don't understand them all too well myself and they're pretty complicated. But I'm fairly certain that this farm is going to work.
Oh my gosh, your headset thinks I look like a mole rat. It's a pig. Thank you very much.
He's just giving you a hard time. Alright, let's transfer this material back up to the stock room. And come down here, please.
Okay, fine. I messed up this microphone.
And while we wait for the shrooms to spawn, we can decorate the lobby. You better not mess up that mic. That's my favorite lav mic.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I even made some improvements to it for you.
Why would you do that?
Break the chest?
Yep.
It's time. Transfer all that stuff. We wait for our shrooms to grow. So there's only 2 mushroom types in the game right now, which is pretty lame. We need to add more.
You need to add some chanterelles.
Why? No. Only put stone bricks in here.
I did.
And you know you can just shift-click them in. You don't have to drag them. Making my OCD go crazy right now. I gotta stop saying I have OCD or else I'm actually going to develop OCD. There have been periods in my life where I wash my hands so often that they become a little bit raw.
This has become a therapy session
For me?
for everyone.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, I think. Figuring this out. I've really enjoyed working with redstone again. Put all the smooth stone slabs in here as well. Only smooth stone in there.
Only smooth stone. Okay.
Do this. And this is our redstone bin here.
Where are all the fences?
We just put all the minecarts in there for some reason. Organize all this crud.
I'll be right back. I really need to go pee.
Yeah, same here. We need a space for our regular stone. Just put it in here. And we'll put the sand in there. All she wants to do in this game is farm, you guys. So she's pretty excited about this mushroom farm. Okay. Sorry, I'm just feeling extra OCD today. It's not cool, man. It's something that Minecraft just does to me. It's not really a good thing. But I can hashtag handle it. Okay. Let's take a block of cobblestone, that's always useful. Top off this dirt. Put these sticks away. Alright, so we gotta decide how we're gonna organize this thing. Wow, phantoms, overload. Need large boy mushrooms and the magic kind in Minecraft. Yeah, that'd be cool. Are you guys going to look for a mushroom cow? Never heard of one. Christy. Didn't know there was such a thing. But now that you mention it, I have seen Google images of mushroom cows in Minecraft. So it must exist. Alright, so I'll just AFK right here for a minute while I go take a whiz. And see if anything spawns. It should definitely spawn.
my goodness.
Being attacked by phantoms.
Yes, I don't have my shield.
You know, the mushroom base is the mushroom farm is probably the safest place to be.
I want
in
to
our
kill
base.
them. Come for me, bro.
For sure. Nothing's grown yet. Definitely not going to stand around and wait for it. So how do you want to decorate our little lobby here?
Wait, let's go to sleep because I don't want to deal with these phantoms anymore. They're so annoying.
Very well. Oh, a pumpkin spawned.
Yeah,
How very festive. Except it's not autumn. You need to find a mushroom island. That's where you'll find the mushroom cows. Huh? How would we go about bringing one back? We'd have to use a boat, huh?
wait,
Or a minecart.
there's mushroom cows in this game?
Yes, ma'am.
If they look like a cow, they look like a. Wait, sorry, that was stupid. There's cows that look like a mushroom?
Okay.
Nothing has
This
occurred.
water elevator is so epic in terms of its efficiency. I didn't even realize that. It's just totally pointless to have a door down there. Never gonna use it. Let me check this out. You just skedaddle right down here, just like right out from the wall. And then it's just so dope. If you don't have a water elevator in your base, hop to it. It's so efficient. You know what I'm saying, sweetie? Oh, let's take a look at our birch forest. Quite a bit of time has transpired since we planted those saplings. Yeah, they're the lighter green ones down here. It's looking lush.
Lush. It's a vibe.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I wish I could grow trees like this IRL. Oh, there's a zombie child out here. He's about to meet his maker. Oh, he just set me on fire.
Red cow with
believe-
mushrooms growing on top of it. That's adorable.
This is sick.
Like the muddy pig. With the
Oh
flower.
yeah, muddy pigs. Epic rarity item. Not an item. Okay. That is cool. We should just build this birch forest all the way up to the base of our mountain.
Absolutely not. Horses do not like that.
It's coming along, sweetie. It really is. So, how do you want to decorate the lobby?
The mushroom lobby?
Yes. Would you like a place where you go to,
To sleep.
I was gonna say, like, smoke a bowl or, you know.
No. That's where you would go do like ayahuasca or something like that.
Yeah, because there's no natural light in there. It's like quiet. Nobody's gonna hear you.
That's where you
I don't
go.
know, it's just one of your rooms, like a
That's-
panic room maybe or something.
That's where you go to literally vibe.
Oh, it's
Your
where you go to AFK. How about that? Because if you AFK in this base, there might be phantoms that come down and get you.
That's true.
So it's a good place to AFK down here. See how that works? You just come right through the water elevator. Waterfall.
Hmm.
Try it.
The one up here?
Do it.
I'm not done farming. Don't talk to me like that. It's hard being a farmer.
So you're at least gonna tell me how you think we should decorate it?
With pillows, of course.
Don't have pillows.
With a rug.
Hello, Toppy's Cray 4711 on Mixer. Thanks for stopping by. The Vegan Gamers live stream. We're friendly here. We share nothing but love and compassion for all things. Maybe a little anger and ferocity as well.
And OCD.
Yeah.
Mild OCD.
So, what do you think of the planter decorations inside the base?
I think it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Think you can do better?
I think it is amazing. It
So you
is-
think we should add a planter or two in there?
Yes, it's a vibe.
Alright. So for that we need more spruce. I'm not sure if I harvested... Oh yeah, we definitely have enough here.
Wait, isn't
then-
this a spruce?
I think so. I'm not sure what the dark oak trapdoors look like. Let's have a look-see. Those are slabs. That's a trapdoor. That's a pressure plate. How does one make the trapdoor?
We should legitimately try to find the mushroom island. At the same time, we can find the bamboo. And then everyone can hear you rage.
Why would I rage about that?
You will always rage.
Hmm. Hmm. It's not bad, but I prefer the spruce.
Those Japanese melons will look cool. They do.
What Japanese melons?
You don't know, in Japan they grow melons into all sorts of different shapes.
Oh yeah, like squares and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's disrespectful though. Straight up disrespectful to the plant. I try to draw a fine line between domestication of plants and like nature.
Nature.
There's just a certain line you don't cross, you know?
Look at you, such a show off with that diamond, full diamond armor.
I'm not a big fan of diamond armor, to be honest.
I like the gold.
I think it's too valuable to be walking around with it.
Our horse looks so legit with this gold on. Ooh,
Which one, Blanca or Ion?
Blanca.
You like the gold armor better than the diamond armor?
Yeah,
It's so bling bling.
so bling bling. They taste really bad. You've had one of those Japanese melons?
Yeah, they taste
Son
bad
of a
because they're
bitch.
so counter to the Tao. Oh my god, there's spiders in our... There's spiders in the mushroom farm, ladies and gentlemen. Taste the bane of the anthropods times 4.
Horrible.
How should we deal with this? Obviously our light is not optimized.
Try and figure out a way to optimize the light.
Toppy's Cray says steak dead cow's meat. Yeah, how about no? None of that. None of those things. We don't play those games. Alright, so what if we add... Yeah, that'll look pretty legit. At least it's something. It may not be the item frames, but... What do you think? Where are you? Can you come into the mushroom farm?
I don't know, I might get attacked.
No, I took care of the spiders, don't you worry.
Wait.
They're done for.
Ricky Davis says, you may want to remove some of the mushrooms you put down. I believe they stop spreading if there are 5 of the same kind in a 9x9 area. He knows so much. He's a literal Minecraft sage. Wow.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Let's follow his advice. I'm here.
Mm.
Can I go back up?
What do you think of those, the wood siding there?
What wood siding?
Can't you see it?
Oh. It reminds me of a prison. It doesn't look very homey.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. We need some color in here.
I I don't know, I've never been to a prison, but I need some glowstone.
Yeah, you're right. That's what needs to go in there.
I don't want to go to the nether,
We've got to
but we must.
figure out the lighting in here better than we have. Oh, that one spawned. See that? That's the first one we've grown right here.
Wow.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. We are successful mushroom farmers. Put up some paintings. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how to make paintings though. That's the thing.
Robbie G, how do we make paintings? I bet you we sound like noobs to them.
Let's try that. Yeah. Why are you looking at me?
This guy said hello on Twitch. Say hello.
Hello, my friend, Peanuts Gaming. Good to see you. Yeah, I think we definitely loaded up the shrooms a little too much before. That should do it.
I think I will Google how to make paintings.
Yes.
Move that bus.
There. That's how you do it.
8 sticks around and a piece of wool.
We have a lot of wool. And I think it's RNG which painting you get.
Let's try it.
We have one wool here and some at home base.
Should I go grab the wool?
At home base?
Yeah. No, you should go.
Probably.
Take them on a little tour. Are you making the painting?
Just did.
What is it?
Why is it so discolored? Blech.
That's ugly. But you know what? There's beauty in it. Bob Ross would say.
Oh yeah. It's random every time you place it.
Let me
Let's
see you do that again.
Come down here. No mistakes, just happy little accidents.
Exactly.
We're gonna
Oh,
need,
I don't like that one. That one's morbid.
we're gonna need 4 paintings.
Let me see.
We're gonna have to span for quite some time.
No. No, thank you. Who even designed these?
You can't even tell what they are, they're so pixelated. You need to use a freaking mod to get some decent paintings. My god. No. I just think the item frames are the way to go, man. Thing is, we don't have any leather.
Peanuts Gaming says he has heard that you think a hat is superior to natural hair.
I did say that, yes. For installative purposes. Evolutionary purposes.
That one is so creepy.
What is that? Oh, it's not a blaze, it's basically the most dangerous thing in Minecraft. called three-headed monster. It's got a name. Somebody will correct me soon enough. All right, so let's make some planters in here. At least one or two. You know what we need to do is just we need to research what furniture.
Oh yeah.
How to make furniture. There's a lot of different strategies to do that.
Elandri
It's a wither. That's what it is.
says he wants us to create more gardening videos. He enjoys them, and he's trying to convince his. Oh, who was that? He's trying to convince his mother to let him build some planters in the backyard. Just do
Oh,
them
dude,
without
she shouldn't need much
Just
convincing.
do them without her permission. Who
Just
cares?
use logic. Ask her what that lawn is doing for her. Besides driving up her water bills and destroying our wells, you know, our water wells.
Tell your
running them
mother
dry
that you're
and
going to do
producing
it
nothing.
with or without her permission, and that's final.
That's not very good advice.
Actually, don't do that. But ask her what her favorite vegetable is. I would say grow some cherry tomatoes and her mind will change.
Wow, we actually have a lot of mushrooms already.
Fairy Girl says sub on Mixer, and Retro Hike says I need to stay awake. Come on, give me some inspiration.
Yeah, we've been streaming for 3 hours. I didn't even realize that. Hello, Fairy Girl 69. Thanks for stopping by on Mixer. Do you want to stay awake? Why do you want to stay awake, dude? If you're tired, go to sleep, bro. You want to develop an insomnia habit, do you? Bad news. Don't do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the rest of the wool.
Well,
Andale!
can we... Yeah, we can do that. Yes. Yes. But for now, we'll just put these planters in here. Blast. Retro Hike trying to stay awake 48 hours. Dude, better watch out. The Phantom's gonna get you. They're gonna get you. Yeah, guys, don't neglect your sleep. Health. It's important.
I am convinced that Son of Abyss is a vampire.
Could be. His avatar is pretty vampire-esque. The man doesn't sleep.
How about you grow some
Stays awake.
herbs
Herbs?
for your mother?
Oh, yeah.
Like some parsley, some cilantro, you know, sage, mint. I mean, if you're gonna grow mint, grow it in in a little. How would you say it?
In a container?
In a container. Contained.
Keep it contained. Definitely
Just
wanna
grow
do that.
herbs.
It's very invasive. So Landry's is asking for more gardening videos, huh? The gardening videos I made were very high effort and very few views by comparison to the amount of effort input. I don't see him trending.
We did shoot some gardening footage this past summer.
That we never posted.
Yep.
I know. I know. I couldn't really justify making vids out of it because it's just so time consuming. I need to do other things, but
Peanuts Gaming says, you know, the old Native American tribes were of the opinion that natural hair is a part of your body and improves your senses of your surrounding and general sensory perception.
sounds like bro
He's
science.
dropping knowledge. He says, sorry, my grammar is trash. No worries.
I know about those myths, but you know, it's bro science.
Just like how I can communicate with extraterrestrials with my long hair.
That is straight up bro science at best. Look, I mean, I miss my hair. Let's just be clear about that.
He can't get his hair back, so
Like-
stop asking.
But I wouldn't go back to hair on my head after being bald because it's just so much better in terms of like maintenance and cleanliness and really just skin health in general. But there's so much personality, so many opportunities to express yourself with hairstyle. That's the main reason to have hair on your head, IMO. But I mean, come on, spiritual reasons or communicating with ETs or sensory awareness, that's just nonsense. The real reason for hair is for insulative purposes, for survival reasons. Originally, now that we have hats and clothes and all that, we don't need it. We really don't. But we have it still. But the reason that we were talking about this in a past stream is because male pattern baldness is a dominant gene. So, given enough time, humans will stop growing hair on their heads because everyone will be bald.
Alondre wants us to he wants you to live stream while you're chilling and working in the garden.
I thought about doing that. I probably will eventually. In fact, you remember I had this epic garden live stream idea that would require me to basically run a server out of my container.
Yeah.
I will get around to. It's just like, dude, it's a pretty low priority, to be honest. But look, gardening is my favorite activity right now.
You know what? It will be great because it'll serve as a surveillance camera. And remember that man when we were out there just working on our garden? He came into the garden to say hello to us, and on his way out, he stole a tomato.
Yes, he did.
You can't trust your neighbors sometimes.
Will women start going bald? I'm not the right person to ask about that. I'm not a geneticist, but I would venture a guess. Yes, they will.
I feel like females' hair will start to, some females have thin hair. I have never really dealt with that problem. Not yet, of course.
Your mom's hair is thinning.
My mom's hair is thinning. My grandma in Mexico, she has like a major bald spot in the back of her head.
Yeah. So definitely women do lose their hair. It happens. It's just not male pattern baldness, which is a different gene that gets activated in men. And that is the very dominant gene. Female balding, I don't know enough about it. But I reckon the same thing will happen.
Yeah, literally, he stole our tomato. It was horrible. And it was we were growing some amazing tomatoes. Heirloom tomatoes.
That guy has mental issues.
He's terrifying.
My God. Yeah, but those of you guys that are asking about gardening live streams, trust me, it's on the to-do list, and it will be so epic when I finally get around to doing it. It's spiritual for me, the idea I have in mind. Look,
We only have
I'll
one
hint
more.
at it. You know how sometimes you'll go into a spa or something, or maybe a cafe, and they've got like a video going of nature sounds. Like maybe it's a stream that's running, and they'll add some meditation music, or just nature sounds. You know, some people go put a camera out in the middle of a forest and leave it there for 12 hours and bring it back, and bring back the wilderness sounds and all that. And they'll upload a 12-hour video to YouTube, and people will watch it or put it on as background noise in their restaurant or something. Think along those lines, except even more epic.
You know, talking about that, I love to watch coffee shop vlogs. I just love the noises of espresso machines. So freaking weird.
That is strange. But my vision for it is that, like, it would be used as a background noise or background like stimulation in a restaurant or cafe or a massage parlor or something like that.
Alondre, I don't think you understand. This man does not want anything impromptu. He likes very refined content. It's so annoying. Especially since my camera skills are horrible.
You're talking about a live stream that's impromptu, so you want to see me like planting spring crops in a couple months from now. Yeah, I can do that for sure. That's not hard. I'm just trying to explain to you my long-term vision for gardening content, and not something I do in like a couple months when I plant, you know, my freaking spring crops. We can definitely make some content, some gardening content this year.
What are you talking
Or
about? We
next
only
year,
have
yeah.
one white wool.
Really?
Yes, there's sequence
No,
mode.
no, no. It's upstairs.
I went upstairs.
Should be up there. That one.
Nothing. There was just one white wool. Just uno.
For real?
For real.
Dang. I messed up.
Maybe you lost it recently.
What about the traders, the villagers? Who will trade you wool? You're the expert when it comes to.
I haven't done any more trading, but I need to go to the other villages. Which I should start to do that again.
Well, I'm getting a little bit tired, so maybe we could end the stream with some of that, and then
Okay.
we'll record the end of this mushroom farm video later.
Okay, let's... Wait, I want to create another painting to see how it looks.
Update: mushroom farm is operational. It's working. I have a lot of refinement to do on it. It's my first mushroom farm, so, but I would say it generally has turned out very well. I'm quite satisfied.
You can use shears to take the wool off of sheep. Yeah, we know that, but... Well, thank you for that. But, I don't know how...
Hard mode.
Okay.
Playing in hard mode.
Vegans... I hate to say this. They just... Yeah, you guys already know. Alondre says he is just happy you are back, and he wants you just to create all sorts of content.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. I was. You
Thank
can
you.
just read it. Sorry.
Hello, Zamwig. Thanks for stopping by. I think I'm probably just gonna. I'm probably just glad you're back and don't want you to only make content that you feel is perfect per se, and stops you from creating. Yeah, well, you're very wise to diagnose that issue that I have. It is a weakness of mine, and I'm well aware of it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and that's the case with a lot of really creative types. That they just, like you say, paralysis analysis. Oh, I don't actually like that phrase because my political opponent, the mayor of the city I live in, accused me of that in this past election cycle.
Who? Sean Sunwell?
No, the mayor, I said.
He's a scumbag.
He's, because he accused me of paralysis analysis or analysis paralysis.
He said
When in
horrible
reality,
things to you.
he's the guy that actually does that.
'Cause
With
he's-
politics, like municipal government, I tend to be very proactive and want to just get things done and not discuss them a moment longer than necessary. But in the creative process, I am guilty of trying to make everything perfect. I have everything be perfect. And that is a weakness of mine for sure. But I'm working on it, and I'm aware of it. So that's the most important thing, right? We don't actually need buttons here. Because there's not going to be any mobs spawning here. The horses aren't going to come down here.
Even Zamwig says he is excited to see you back and making content you enjoy. Yay.
What do you mean, even Zamwig?
Everyone here, okay? Actually, they're just here for me. Excuse me. Just kidding.
Yeah, everybody knows it's just Sweet D that people care about.
And my horse, Blanca, of course. Who cares about Ion?
So you want to trade with a nearby village?
Yeah.
A farmer? What are we trying to get again?
White wool.
Oh,
I
then
mean, wool.
you want to trade with a tailor, I assume. Look it up really quick. Like villager professions.
But Christy says that she believes we can use 3 to 4 pieces of string to create wool.
No, you can't. Sounds like a tall tale.
Don't talk to Christy like that. I
Well,
don't
we have
appreciate it.
tons of string at home base because
As far as I am concerned, she's the only other female here. I think she's a female.
Oh my God, she's right.
Okay, I need to go back to home base then. I was literally just there.
Wow, we can make beds now.
I'm going.
Epic.
No, you go over there.
Okay. Well, let's sleep first.
Okay.
Wow, Christy is the viewer of the day. No,
Everyone
she's
is
got
the
to
viewer of
compete
the
with
day.
it for Robbie G because Robbie helped us out a
And
lot
Ricky Davis.
with the farm.
They're all the viewers are MVPs.
Okay, Blanca is trying to prevent me from constructing over here.
They are all MVPs.
Okay, you're all MVPs, man. Everybody's special, right? I mean,
Only our viewers are special.
there can't be extraordinary people in this world because everybody's extraordinary. Right? Social equity.
They're little stars within my universe.
This is not the fastest way to do this. But whatever. Just kind of like spacing out right now. That redstone construction did a number on my mind. I'm a little slow right now, but then I've been a little slow all day. I think I'm just leaving that skull painting for Sweet Tea to come in here and see. What is that? Looks like a dude warming his hand on
I'm in
a
the bed.
firebowl, which
They
I
said you were
love.
going
I
to go to
love
sleep.
firebowls.
We should just do a live stream of you looking at the fire. And then everyone can put their thoughts about what they see.
What's that? Oh, like some Lord of Light worship?
Yes,
Some,
exactly. We can all worship
flowers.
the flame
Fire worshippers.
together. We are all fire worshippers.
Some biblical paintings in here. Okay, we'll leave that for now. It's pretty goofy. It's definitely a place you come in here to smoke a joint, though. Just saying.
Samwig agrees. All these pictures are so creepy. I don't know. Whoever creates these frames in Minecraft,
Mojang.
it's just they're creepy.
Mojang does that.
He also hasn't played Minecraft in a minute, so I don't know what's going on anymore. Neither do
Oh.
me. Let's all learn together.
You're talking about Minecraft in a minute.
That's just what you say, like,
Yeah, I know.
it's a saying.
But who hasn't played Minecraft in a minute?
Zamwig.
Doesn't matter. Just kidding. I love you, Zanwick. Load it up, bro. There's bees in the game now, don't you know?
That's from Taxi Driver. You broke his
How
heart.
dare you? Where did this zombie come from? Did he fall? I have no idea where he came from. You ready to sleep?
Yeah. Hengis sitting by the fire reading books. He likes audiobooks.
Like reading aloud or just reading internally?
No, please don't do that.
What? Read aloud?
Yeah.
What's wrong with reading
Just
aloud? You know, I've often thought about recording audiobooks
It's
because
cool.
I like to record.
Wow, these planters.
Okay. We're gonna go get some webs.
I
Some
love
string.
I love the vibe
Right?
in the mushroom room. In the
Thank you.
shroom room.
Thank you.
Let's call it
Oh,
the
they're
shroom.
growing too.
The shroom room.
Just let the whole thing propagate, and then we'll film the harvesting.
We're shrooming. Everybody's shrooming.
We're on our way to home base.
Hey.
Here we go. Oh, I can't believe you can make wool out of string.
Epic.
So now we can make carpets. Rugs.
Let's decorate. All the interior decoration.
Landry's wants me to read aloud at the firebowl. It's a good idea, actually. I bet you that would get a lot of traction on Twitch. Depends on the book, though.
Like your old journal videos.
What's that book my parents gifted me for Christmas? It's about human society, basically, history of human society.
Guns, Germs, and Steel. He wants you to read your old journal videos and Warcraft. Oh wow, wow. He goes way back.
I'm gonna read this to the live stream. Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond.
Show them this too.
No.
Yes, show them the
I'm
hair.
not reading that.
That's the most important part.
Put it back.
Can you please show everyone this though?
I haven't read the
Show them this.
deep philosophy book that my father bought me. So, I'll have to do that soon. Alrighty. Scrap all that string. Doink. Oh man. I should go on a walk.
Those deep dive lore videos. I don't think he will create any more Warcraft Blizzard related videos because they don't pay their taxes.
That's her projecting on me. But she's got a good point. They don't pay their taxes. And I wouldn't have that much of a problem with it if it was like a lower middle income person trying to get creative with their tax returns. Because I don't want to fund the military industrial complex either. But a giant super corporation that closes our malls and stores and mom and pops, small businesses, and then doesn't help with the homeless problem very much. Got issues with that. Big issues with that. Oh, but we're talking about Blizzard Activision, not Amazon. It's similar.
Good, I support that. Yes, some of it. Laundry says he's super interested in ancient
You gotta speak up because this rail is so loud.
Laundry says he has been interested in ancient civilizations lately.
It's a very good use of your time to study ancient civilizations. You learn a great deal. But then, how much can you really trust of our accounting of history? You know? It's not a very reliable passage of information. Basically, the victors of war write history up into the most modern history. Let's just say I don't think you'll find many history books recounting the events of World War II from the perspective of Imperial Japan or Nazi Germany or the Mussolini regime. If you catch my drift.
Everyone writes with bias anyways.
There's a famous quote, I don't remember who said it at this moment, but what is history but a fiction we all agree upon, at least most of us agree upon. It's important to always be aware of that. Alright, let's make a ton of wool. I want to save some string though, we don't want to use it all. Well, I guess we need to harvest some more string.
Whoa, you just came out of nowhere.
Okay. Then we can, of course, dye the wool.
Ooh.
But for now, what I'd like to do is make a rug or two. Do that. Carpet. We need some dye. What color carpet do you want?
any color. Let's do yellow. I love the color yellow.
Doink. Doink. How do we do it? I messed up.
What'd you do?
How do you make the carpet? Oh, like that. So, oh yeah, no, I didn't mess up. Well, I did, but worked out.
I feel old. My back hurts.
Well, you've been sitting for 3.5 hours.
I am getting old though.
Step aside. Oh, it looks like a flower. Move. What do you think?
It reminds me of an egg.
An egg yolk?
Yes.
Should I remove it?
Yes.
I got a better idea. Now, this actually might ignite,
Then don't.
because that lava fall is right there.
Mega egg. Gudetama.
I can't place it at the base of this ladder. Oh, it's frustrating. That's really frustrating that I can't do that. Okay, well, let's just put a yellow rug here then. How about that?
How about that?
What do you think of that?
Let me see.
Let me bring it out this far.
I like it.
Cool?
It's cool.
Add some color. We desperately need color in this space.
Dance game. No symmetry, no deal.
I don't know all the sources of dye. Bet you we can get some
Aren't
red
they
out of
flowers?
this. Get some red? No. Say what?
Don't you just use flowers?
You can use a lot of things for dye. I think you can use beetroot.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that. We got a stack of red dye. Ooh, let's add like a red carpet. Or would that be really cheesy?
That'd be cheesy.
Hmm.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any more pillagers.
Oh, I wish they came over here. I'd like to destroy them.
I want them to come back so I can throw them into the lava pit.
Cast it into the fire! You can't pick them up, though. You can't throw them. You can put knockback on your sword, though, and teach them a lesson they will not soon forget. What? Who's there?
Me.
We've got to stop these creatures from spawning in our mushroom base. For now, though, they're good fodder. Man, it really does take a long time to grow mushrooms, but we're doing it. Come down to the lobby.
Which lava?
The lobby.
Oh.
Trying to add some rugs in here.
Oh, I like that. To spread. It's very royal.
Kind of awkward having it right up against the water like that. What if we got some stone slabs down here? Yes.
Wow, this latency is so much better, says Peter Pan. The
Peter Pan?
dance. On Twitch.
Oh, were you watching somewhere else and then you came onto Twitch and realized that it was less laggy than wherever you came from. Maybe YouTube.
That's cute. I like it.
This doesn't look right, does it? What do you think of those slabs?
I like it. I wish I could sit on them.
Even though it's right up against the wall like that?
Yeah. We can add some flower pots.
Well, I'll leave it then, since you like it. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life.
He says YouTube versus Twitch.
What about it, my child? I think I can turn down the latency on YT, though. Pretty sure I can do that. No, this just won't work. No! What we could do, though, is place red wool instead of stone. We'll get around to it.
He says the latency is much better on Twitch.
Makes it easier to stream Snipe. We haven't played competitive games in quite some time. Quite some time.
What competitive games?
Anything, really. What would you like to play?
Just
Oh,
like-
Minecraft Dungeons. We can compete with each other. No! Oh, thank God it didn't go all the way down to the bottom.
We should do a competitive garden series.
Oh, I like the sound of that. It's a good idea. You do have those from time to time.
Hengus versus Sweet D.
X marks the spot.
I think I'm going to be the clear winner.
Come here and tell me what you think of this this rug.
I like it. It reminds me of Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Be careful, don't build anything in this area because this general area is always on fire.
So what? We live in a stone home. What do you think it's gonna do? Burn down? Please.
Disco Inferno.
Alright, so you want to go find a trader and then I can like lay down on my back and then eat some food and fall asleep? I won't insult myself on air. Just like really lethargic right now. You guys can probably tell I'm super low energy at this moment.
Peter Pan Dance says we're working for that Target sponsorship.
Dude, I don't even like Target that much. You know, Target was my first job. I worked for Target. Sweet D still shops at Target.
I love going to Target, but I don't think they treat their employees well.
No, I don't
And
think so.
also the people who shop there during the holiday season are so inconsiderate to the workers and the store.
Well, that's not Target's fault.
They just trash it. And it's so annoying. And also the Christmas store I bought, someone bought it.
You're still salty about that?
I'm still salty about it.
Okay, you know what we should do? We should totally take our horses out for a spin.
They are maybe a step up from Walmart. Walmart is horrible to their workers. Don't even get me started.
That's generous to say that they're a step up from Walmart. Alright, Sweet D. You ready to go? Let's nap first, and then we'll go find it. Oh, but what are we going to trade? Did you look it up yet? Who sell? We don't even need wool anymore because we figured out we could make it.
Yeah, but let's try to find bamboo.
Oh, we're going to go on another 6-hour adventure if we do that.
Nobody does. Nobody cares about the workers. Absolutely nobody does.
I do.
You do. Only ordinary people care. Bernie Sanders cares.
He does. So, you just want to go to a village for the sake of it?
Yeah, let's find the nearby one.
Why?
I just want to go to a village. See what's out there.
You want to take our horses?
No.
No.
Okay, fine. Is it possible to die on your horse?
Yes.
Oh, anxiety. Let's go, Blanca.
You know, what we should do for our next video is make a barn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like a one that actually looks good. I don't particularly like our current barn.
Peter Pan the Dance believes that Bernie is actually a lizard person recruiting people for the lizard uprising.
He's a lizard person?
Definitely not. But that you can believe that. That's
Come
your
out here.
belief. Mark Zuckerberg for sure is. Christy T says that is asking if we're going to make an elevator out of bamboo. I didn't even know you could make an elevator.
Come on.
Where are
Let's
you?
go.
Where are you? Huh?
Come on.
What is
Fail. Fail. Okay, let's go.
the lizard uprise?
Yeah, didn't you know Bernie's a lizard? Lizard person?
I don't know.
Bernie. 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 So where are we going? You lead the way.
This way.
Yeah! Watch out for the creeper.
Where?
Keep moving.
Oh, water.
So?
Let's go, Blanca.
I'm drowning.
How do I turn down the depth of field?
Gotta go into your shader options.
I don't know how. You lead.
This was your idea.
Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we should just end the video. Like,
She scared everybody.
yeah, I'm scared actually. Exploring scares me.
Oh, I don't even have my map on me. Don't need it.
I'm lost.
Just follow me. I don't know where the nearest village is. We'll just keep riding until we find one.
That's pretty romantic.
Isn't Blanca fast? Come on. Show me the power.
Oh, those are black sheep.
Show me the power of your hooved companion. Damn. Come on, Ion. Get out of this. Come on, buddy. That's all you got? Disappointed.
Is that a pillager outpost?
Where?
Over here.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, terrifying.
They'll just endlessly spawn, and I don't have my bow on me.
How do we create dynamite?
Oh, they've got
TNT.
wool over there. You mean TNT?
Yes.
Gunpowder and sand.
That's what we need to do. Just cannonballs.
Yep, it's
Look
definitely
at
a
them.
pillager outpost.
They have so many enslaved pigs.
Think so? They look pretty free roaming to me.
No, they're not.
Well, you want to cut them down?
The deception is real. No. I mean, if I die, I die.
You know they'll just keep spawning, right?
No, then I don't want to.
Well, let's go kill a wave or two, and then we'll peace out. Peter Pan Dance, here, dismount your horse. We don't want them to get lost. They're much too valuable. Peter Pan Dance says,
Where'd my horse go?
just get back on her. Relog.
Oh,
Explore worlds that other people have built. That's something I've been thinking about doing with Sweet Tea.
there she is.
And you found one that was really impressive. It was like a Japanese temple type of architecture that I really wanted to load into. So we might, well, we will more than likely end up doing that in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is messy. Don't care. Because I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. No, don't do that!
Okay.
And you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody who... Okay, dismount. Let's go. This way.
Where are you?
Turn around. Let's go. Have your shield out. No bows, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, let me just eat. Oh, here they come.
Target sighted. Just don't forget to block. These guys are weak sauce if you block them. They only have strength in numbers. So as they approach, we must cleave them down. Follow my lead. First, we breach their outpost. Then, we steal their shit. Then, we leave. You behind me?
Behind you.
Quickly, inside. Wah. No, no, no. Come back. Come back this way.
I'm being attacked.
This way. So they are only armed with crossbows, meaning they can only shoot you through the windows. They can't slash you. So if you're getting shot, just line of sight them.
Just keep going up this way.
Yeah, they should have a chest up here.
They have nothing.
Here it is. Oh, there's a guy up there.
Let me kill him.
Too late. You snooze, you lose. What do they got?
Bottle of enchanting.
Ooh, some dark oak. We'll take
String.
that. Take the string.
I don't want
Crossbow's
this
kind of
crossbow.
useless. We'll take the food too. Oh, you know what? I'll be extra BM and take their chest. So we can also take the wood here. It's pretty useful. Could take everything here. Or we could burn it down. I don't have flint and tinder on me. But
I
these
hear
guys, huh?
Where are they? They're right there.
These guys just tried to kill us. So all the gloves are off in terms of our vegan moral values. You know, they're actually actively trying to kill us. So they may as well deliver a formal declaration of war. You know what I'm saying?
Won't they just keep spawning in massive groups and waves?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to stop them from spawning, but they're good EXP.
There's 3 of them. They spot me.
They're so lucky I didn't bring my bow. I could snipe them all from here. So what do you want to do? Want to kill them all?
Just kill them all.
We'll kill them all and then we'll leave. They're not even worth our time. What'd you do? What'd you block off this stair for? They can't get in here. We blocked off the entrance, remember?
I don't want this.
Alright, so make sure you're topped off on food. And we'll go out there, shields up, and we'll deal with them. You ready? Oh, wait. Actually, you're gonna stand here.
Up.
Come
up.
down to the bottom floor. So, yeah, stand right here. Oh, the pig got in. He wants to be with us. Save him.
He's afraid.
So, this is the only window that's open, right? They can only hurt you if they shoot you through this window.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kite them right up to this window. Stay out of their line of sight. And then they're gonna start shooting each other because they're really dumb. Ready? Just stay there.
Stand by a window.
Yeah. Ready? Check this out. Get ready for the EXP farm. Idiots. Look at them. Cheaters never win. Bloody criminals. Lay down some torches. They might, monsters might spawn in here and cause a problem.
I don't have any.
Yeah. Who goes adventuring without torches? Oh, he just killed his homie. Do you see how many there are out there?
No. I don't
My God.
This is a bad idea.
No, it's fine. They can't get in here.
It will be my time.
I am cleaving them so hard. Come closer, scum. Come closer. Not you, them. Don't turn your back to them, I'll shoot you.
Where are you going?
To take care of the survivors.
Should I just stand here?
We could camp here or we could take our horses and go home.
Let's just wait till it's daylight.
It's gonna be a while, like 10 minutes. Good night, Peter Pan Dance. See you, man. It's not a bad view, at least. Oh, stay here. I'm gonna go get their wool. Why does it take so long to harvest this stuff? It's actually a pretty valuable resource here. Use this to make our carpets and our banners. Man, did you see their epic failure?
Yep.
There's like 20 of them. Just eliminated them with Terminator efficiency. You've got some nerve. Come after me alone? Didn't you see what I just did to your homies? You've got no chance. Oh, they have banners up there too. I'll take their pumpkins. Yeah. Should go grab their banners. Those are pretty valuable. See if I just bust out this wall. Up at the top. So what do you think of your first pillager? We're pillaging the pillagers right now. That's what we're doing.
I think it is insane.
It's insane about it.
We're killing innocent people.
They're not innocent. Have you seen what they do to the nearby villages?
Yeah.
This is justice. Sweet, sweet justice. Don't ever feel guilty about it. Even taking their fence posts. I've got no respect for these people. Meanwhile, Sweetie's just on her phone.
No.
Doing a whole lot of nothing. I can see a village from here.
Can you really?
Yep.
Where is Volcano Base?
It's near. Could finish stealing their banners.
There's a lot of zombies here.
Where?
They're right by our horses. Our horses have so much anxiety right now. Like, please save me.
They've got epic armor. They're not worried. This guy wasn't even loaded up. Fail.
We have a crafting table here.
What do these barbarians know how to craft? Nothing. I guess they got banners. That's something. I don't have them anymore though. Where'd you go?
I'm just at the top right here. I'll go back in.
Yeah, we got 7 banners. I think I missed one somewhere. Some wood. Chest. They didn't have anything valuable, did they? Bunch of fence posts.
I have a bottle of enchanting.
Oh, that's not really valuable. I think that one might grant you experience. Throw it at the ground or the floor. Like select it and then right click it at the floor.
No.
I can't really remember what it does then. You want to cut our way to the horses? It doesn't look like they're spawning very much.
Sorry, excuse me. No, I
Hello?
don't. No, let's just wait. It'll
Wait
be
for what?
daylight. Exactly.
Okay, well I'm going to go.
No, don't.
Bye bye.
Don't. Where are you?
I'm looking for the survivors. Their failure has been so complete. First we took their shelter. Then we caused them death by friendly fire. Then we jacked all their stuff. Oh, they're starting to spawn again. Man, diamond armor is OP. Taking no damage from these crossbows. Pretty epic. I just gotta find the horses.
Oh, one of them over there has an enchanted bow.
Oh, I see him. The guy was straight up running away from me. Oh, he dropped it too.
He's heard tales of you.
Unbreaking 1. Useless. Where did I put the horses? Oh, this guy. Fail. This guy's hardly drop any EXP. Oh, there's the horses. Cut him down. Oh, you finally mustered the nerve to get out of there.
I just jumped. There's one over here. Kill him.
Damn, this guy's taking some damage. Where's Ion?
We're here.
There he is. Alright, lead the way.
No, you lead the way.
Come on. Don't drown.
Okay, good. Oh, creepers.
Just don't stop running. And don't fall in a hole.
I can't see anything.
Look above your horse's head. Now the base should be just past.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
This way.
Where are you?
Don't fall in that hole. Okay, just cross the water here. Yeah, that was a... We looted the pillagers and then we gained some EXP. Not bad. Right?
Yep.
Pretty productive trip. Now we climb. Damn. It's so derpy running through trees on a horseback in this game.
I hate it. I'm so
I have no idea where the base is. I'm gonna have to cheat and use coordinates.
I knew it, yeah.
Okay, do you know where I am?
No,
Why not?
there you are.
Follow me. Come on. There we go. God. Horse swimming in MC. Hold on, I gotta remove this shield. It's blocking my screen. This way. What the? Oh, an apple.
I thought you just took a heart off of your horse.
It looked like a heart. This way. Surprised we got lost. We hardly went anywhere. It really bothers me that there's a penalty for breaking blocks while you're on horseback. Don't fall in there. Come on. This way. Come on. It's bloody trees, man. We look pretty epic with these armored horses. Should be visible from here.
Oh.
Man. It is so much faster to go on foot when you're going through forests.
Where is our base?
We're a bit misaligned on the z-axis, to say the least. This obviously means that I am fatigued if I'm lost and this close.
Oh my gosh.
You lost?
I know you're straight ahead of me.
This dog wants to be tamed, but I have no bones on me. Oh my gosh. We're heading further away.
Oh.
This was your idea, Sweet Dew. Still following me? So easy to lose people in the forest on horseback.
I don't see anyone there.
Just gotta cut my way through this tree really quick. It's only gonna take me like 20 seconds. Longer even. Stop. You're making it worse. We're so lost. This is why we need it on a map.
You're like, we're gonna be fine.
Oh great, now my horse isn't visible. Oh no, he's not. There he is. Across the water.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think of horseback in this game?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I think it needs some major improvements. Best horseback combat or horseback in a video game is probably Breath of the Wild, or maybe Twilight Princess. But then there's also the Red Dead Redemptions of the world. Minecraft horseback is pretty terrible bad. Yeah, I don't know how we headed in the wrong direction so far, but if we head in a straight line in this direction, probably intersect with the base.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I see it. Yep, there it is. You definitely need a stable, man.
Oh my gosh. I'm freaking stuck.
Climb mountains at the speed of light with this thing. Target. Sponsored by Target. Not really. Well, at least those pillagers know now not to mess with us.
That was stressful.
And we liberated their the livestock too, that they were abusing back there.
All for nothing.
We got some stuff. Let's take a look at the mushroom farm before we log.
There's foxes in this game?
Yes, there are. And I seen it in, maybe they're only in the Windows 10 edition. I saw some right away when I was playing the Windows 10 edition, but I don't think I've seen any in the Java edition recently.
Whoa.
Yeah, they grow pretty slow. Like, really slow. But it's working at least. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so every couple days you just come in here, flip the switch, harvest, and then they'll start growing again. Automatically. Alright guys. I'm gonna call it a night. You guys stay safe out there. Stay out of trouble. Have some fun. Most importantly, enjoy what remains of your holiday break if you're on one. We'll see you in the next stream. Peace out. Much love.